Welcome to LoganRobo's channel, broadcasting live on twitch.tv/LoganRobo and on youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Tonight's game is Metaphor ReFantazio. As you enjoy the stream this evening, please remember this important rule of thumb. If you can see Logan, he can see you. And he appreciates it when you're wearing pants. Thank you for tuning in to twitch.tv/LoganRobo and youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Please enjoy the stream. And we are live! How is everybody doing? I see that Crystal was here bright and early before the stream started with a roar. That's scary. Crystal, when you do that, I think you're a lion, and I feel like I need to get in the car and drive away really fast. How you doing, Crystal? Weedle says, hello there, puppy kicker. Oh, and then, hang on. Gotta click that there. And then Dijo Tated is back again, saying seconds. Rast says, hey. Quick Kitty says, howdy. Oak says, hey, long, it may be late because I'm streaming with Nora right now. What game are you guys playing? Are you playing some more Persona 4? Queen Kitty with some bucket emotes. Weedle says to Shleem, you weren't. I was a pest. You were a pest? You were a pest? Crystal was first, though. But how are all of you? Crystal, Weedle, Dejotated, Rast, Queen Katie, Oak, how are all of you? I hope your day is going well. Oh, and we got some people over on YouTube already. I feel like I'm kind of surprised with Metaphor. I feel like sometimes it takes a while for people to show up. So hi, we got Thanatos saying hi. And then there's Akachi saying greetings. Thanatos says, Goro Akachi. It is the real Goro Akachi. Thanatos, if you don't believe me, mention delicious pancakes and see what happens. Queen Kitty says, but sir, I'm a shorts wearer. Okay, I consider shorts a type of pants. They're just short pants, right? That's what like shorts is short for, is that type of pants, right? So I appreciate that. Rast with some emotes. Oak doing the whole command. Denotated saying to Weedle, Weedle says, How are all of you? I hope your day is going well. I hope, I didn't even realize it was the weekend. Queen Katie mentioned on Discord just a little while ago that today's Friday the 13th. I'd completely forgotten. I usually remember because like whenever the first of the month is on a Sunday, that means it's gonna be a Friday the 13th. That's the way I remember it, but I just completely forgot. So, by the way, where we left off last time, we were doing a quick little dungeon, and I did off stream run through the dungeon. I gained some levels. I also found something I'll show you guys in a minute, but we're at the final boss area, so we're gonna start with that, and I may die. So I'm glad that Queen Katie is here, hopefully to have a death counter on standby. But let me show you what I found out. So when you go, I went into Academia for a minute, and because you remember how we unlocked the prince archetype for Protag? Well, apparently, oh crap, darn it, sound alerts are still down. I'm sorry, sound alerts are down. I see a little notification in the corner. I usually, I have a little text there. It says, I don't know how long ago it was, but Weedle attempted to do Tomcat. I'm sorry, the notification, the sound alert, they were down last time. I don't know what's wrong with it. So, I wish I could figure out why, but they're down. I'm sorry. Hopefully you'll get your points refunded. But okay, so as I was saying, we got the prince here. Well, apparently everybody has a royal archetype. I went there and Moore said it, and then they appeared on the archetype tree. I was able to unlock Strolls, the royal warrior. But everybody else I'm still working on. And, oh, wait, hang on. Oh, I didn't even realize. I thought that she had to get level 20. Okay, hang on. We can give Hulkenberg her Royal Knight. Let's do that. Yes. Yeah. I'm glad that I was telling you guys about this. I am apparently dumb sometimes. The Royal Knight. You might call this power the most complete expression of Hulkenberg's way of life. The power to support a new ruler as a valiant shield is a pillar of a changing world. This archetype is its pinnacle, binding all the heroic tales of the knight together. 30,000 mag is required to channel the Royal Knight for the first time. Would like to, yes, unlock it. I got too much mag.
I'm counting on you.
Yes, I want to entrust Hulkenberg with this power.
Of course.
Then hear us, O valiant heart, by shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as an eternal knight. Yay. Let's see, what else was going on in the chat? Quiggity said also to Logan, I plan to ninja post the cursed thing when we hit about 30 minutes of their hour mark. So like it'll be hidden in the Discord, or like ninja post into the chat, and I'll think it's a clip and I'll load it up and I'll see it. Dedotated said, I'm doing awesome. Quiggity said, captions, shorts is short poor. Do I just talk too long, too quickly? Maybe that's what it is. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O masterful hero, one who hath faced and conquered thine anxieties, the deepest and most powerful secrets of the night we bestow upon thee. The blood flowing through my heart runs hot, so this is the power of the royal knight. I understand. Soon I will be protecting not his highness the prince, but the new king of this land. And beyond that, we battle to protect all our country's people. And not Luis. I'm gonna kill him. The Royal Knight archetype's been awakened. Go ahead and equip it. Yada 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 yada. Okay, so then, like I said, so everybody has one. Let me double check to make sure nobody else has theirs that's unlockable, and I didn't realize it. Yeah, everybody else, I think we're still working toward. So we got a couple of these. So let's save and let's fight this boss, and then our priority tonight is gonna be to try and max out Basilio's thing. I see Crystal with a pin message saying Twitch alerts still not working, unfortunately. Points to be refunded. So thank you very much, Crystal. I appreciate that. Over on YouTube, Applesauce is back saying, hello, I'm back. Welcome back, Applesauce. You see, we're doing the metaphor tonight. I'm glad that you came back. Sometimes people say they'll be back and they aren't back. Good to see you. Akechi says, pancakes. Thanato says, I'm just gonna watch today. I have more work from uni, so enjoy the game. At least based on last time, it sounds like it's interesting. Assuming you're doing the same essay as last time. And Applesauce says, oh nice, you're already in October. Have you been enjoying the game? I'm loving the game. And Gallica, right there, she's my wife. I am married to her. I wish she was real. I'm in love with Gallica. I'm saving up money for Kotobukiya is coming out with a Gallica like mini statue. I say mini, but it's like life size for her in November, and I'm saving up to be able to afford it. I love Gallica so much, so much. I should read some more on the Twitch chat as well. Looks like the bounty is just beyond here. Are you ready to battle? Probably not. Actually, let me make sure I got the right archetypes equipped, and that Queen Katie has her the death counter. Yeah, I gave these guys their maxed out stuff because they're probably strong.
Hey.
And the informant stuff said this boss is weak against ice, so I inherited ice skills where I could, and that what this boss does is it like depletes your defenses and does an attack that'll insta kill you. So we need to buff our defenses and remove debuffs. So I also added some buff and debuff things. Beowulf would be proud of me, I'd like to think. So let's see. Quick Gator says yoinks death counter. Weedle says boo. Ah! Oh, Dedotated with a frowny face. Quick Gator said this is why I'm happy to have my Twitch alerts from Twitch. Dedotated said I freaking love Hulkenberg. I liked Hulkenberg early on. I don't hate her, but the bug eating thing is a little weird. Cypher says, just got out of the How to Train Your Dragon live action. Genuinely amazing movie. You all need to go see it when you can. It had levels of adaptation you only see in the Harry Potter movies, for example. Well, I mean, here's the thing, like, is it significantly different from the animated movie? Because this is just me personally, but I feel like the animated movie I like well enough. Did they do anything like new or interesting, or it's like, oh wow, that's so cool that wasn't in the animated movie but also didn't betray it? But I'm glad you enjoyed it, regardless, Cypher. All right, so this is the bounty, eh? Oh, I guess it's kind of like a bird. Heck of a lot more intimidating though. Well, it's like comb thing has eyeballs on it. If this was a Zelda game, that would be the weak spot. Or on all the wings as well. Maybe there's a bunch of weak spots. You got to take them all down. The anxiety of the locals was justified, it seems. If this creature appeared in the skies over a city, it would cause quite a panic, no? This one seems to be in a most temperamental state, which bodes ill for us. True love. Now let's get our heads on straight and get on with the show. I love how that we encounter this horrible, vicious monster, and it's so politely waiting for us to all have conversations and commentary amongst ourselves about how horrible and vicious it appears to be. I mean, it's still just a bird at the end of the day. Oh, I bet we could eat good for a while off of this one. You know, that's good. I'd rather eat a bird than a bug. Waste not, want not. Right. Indeed, but let's stay focused until it's dead, or we'll be the meal.
Get ready.
Here it comes! Get ready! Finally! The bird's just done with all of our yapping. Okay, so first thing we want to do, I want to see if we can steal anything from it.
I'll take this.
Before it starts attacking us.
I'll be taking that.
Medi Greaves!
I will do my best.
Neat! Okay, so then we got ice stuff. This is medium ice damage, and that's medium ice damage. Oh, to one enemy, to all enemies. So we'll do just to one. That'll save us some MP. Now, because of the bad weather, I don't think we're going to gain a turn.
Wasn't that supposed to be its weakness?
Yeah, it was Gallica, but the weather's bad. If it's kind of drizzly outside, enemies get an advantage over us. Let's see, Quicket said, well, I was going to post in the art channel, artist channel, but now you've given me ideas. Oak says, I looked over, and this looks important. Am I missing things? Okay, chat. This is obviously not important yet. This is just a dungeon boss. But we have to trick Oak into thinking this is important, okay? That's what we gotta do. Wait, do we have any, should I be buffing stuff already? Oh, that's just removing debuffs. Let's wait and see what it does. It may insta-kill us its first turn, but our first turn, we're just gonna do some damage. Gabout! Oh. Dark breath. Oh. Wait, it gets to go again. Wait, why does it get to go again?
Looking pretty rough. Don't push
Okay, that actually hurt a lot. I might not be prepared for this fight.
Ninja.
Okay, where, wait, Hex Shot is a weak, where, do we have any of these buffing or debuffing things? I don't think we do, so let's go back here, use our Hex Shot,
Get him healed up.
may inflict Hex, and then we'll do some healing and some buffing,
But all things seem right.
Even my
and you have increases one, where do we got it? Okay, she doesn't have any. I thought she did. I thought she had buffing things. Apparently not. I think Protag's gonna have to do that. But he's also gonna have to do healing.
Let's go.
Where is the healing? Medium recovery for all allies.
Healing power.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, that's doing quite a bit. That's decent.
I'm ready whenever.
Basilio's still down low, but I mean, our dog is the weakest amongst us, so Berserker removes all debuffs. No, we gotta actively buff our defenses. We'll do that on next turn, I think. Maybe not.
I was so sure.
Let's see.
Damn it.
Quick, wait, what did you just reduce the dog's defenses? Oh, but then you missed. Okay, so it'll back to back try and do an insta kill.
Status ailment.
So we may have some deaths tonight.
Bunch of them.
Ninja.
I don't know what to do. I feel like even if these are weaknesses, they're not doing a whole heck of a lot of damage here. Queen said, nah, Logan's just unlocking archetypes for party before he battles a bounty and probably die. Probably. Very likely. Yeah, just keep, I guess, attacking now. And then Protag should have the thing that'll like buff up our defenses, right? There we go. Increase all allies' defense for 3 Jews. Marakuka. Let's do that to everybody. Oh, Basilio's way down. Okay.
Here.
And we'll do that, and the Basilio will also remove his
I owe
debuffs.
you one. Quite a boon.
Quite a boon.
Okay, here I go.
Because I think we've got that right. There we go. Removes all debuffs from allies.
Let's go full throttle, shall we?
I mean, everybody else didn't have debuffs, but he did. I should keep reading some more in the chat, though, because I'm probably already getting behind. Let's see. Dito Data says the Cypher Peak Fiction. Cypher says, ooh, Hulky Mommy.
Basilio's dead.
What? It's an instant death.
Fighting. Basilio got knocked out. Someone help him back up.
Dog death counter just went up a little bit. Let's see, over on YouTube, Thanatos says, now I have that essay and a presentation for this Monday. The essay is going to be okay, but I'm having trouble with the presentation. Frowny face. Aw. Applesauce says, I like to imagine that when enemies wait like that, they're like those teachers who catch students talking and annoyingly say, I'll wait, ... Yeah, I love the idea that this chicken monster has like that level of intelligence. Like, all right, I'll wait, come on. Okay, we gotta bring him back to life. We gotta bring our dog back to life. Where's our resurrection stuff? We're just gonna fully restore him, so then we won't have to do additional healing, because we gotta save on our turns.
I'll use this.
Because we only got 3 because our dog was dead.
Even my strength will be me. Take my
And
first power.
you are going to keep... Oh, wait, no, you don't have any buffing things, so you have to stay on the offensive. Protagonist, however, is going to keep buffing up our defenses each turn. And try and just get them as high as possible. And yeah, it's just gonna apparently insta-death somebody like every turn. I should have come with like more resurrection medicine.
How
Attack and defense fell sharply. Gabout. So now Heismay is the one who's targeting next.
Heismay, your attack power's down.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
noticed. But we got to remove those debuffs. Then Heismay will be.
Yeah,
Oh, it's just
feeling
attack,
it.
but it's fine.
I knew you'd help.
I am grateful.
Oh boy.
Much
We're not off to a good start.
Let us clean
I
up
thought this would be.
ninja.
I thought this would be good. I thought I'd do well. I gotta read some more of those. Cypher says, oh, I already read that. Crystal says, Twitch alert. Oh, that was the pin message. There we go. Cypher says, anyways, I have to go. Got a YouTube video to ride plus. Have a commission to do tonight as well. Later, y'all. Good night, Cypher. Thanks so much for being here, for hanging out, even if it was just briefly. Appreciate you. Okay, so we gotta think about this.
Then
I'm
again-
actually gonna have you use a healing item on everybody here. Just a spirit dust. That should be, Yeah, you know, Great Fairy Dust ought to be enough, to be totally honest. That'll heal everybody, that'll top everybody
was
off, and allow
saving this.
Mantis to do a another
help yourself.
defense boost.
Everyone.
And then
Devil
meanwhile,
summoner.
she's gonna stay on offense,
Sharpen
hit it with some
the
ice, even though we don't gain an extra turn.
Supposed to be its weakness.
And Protag is going to once again Marukuku Kaja on everybody to get our defense way up.
Thank you.
I owe you one.
Quite a boon.
I hate that I can't just like blindly flail at the chicken. That the chicken requires thought for me to figure out what to do. Okay, so it just spent all of its time attacking. That's
Come on.
fine. Crystal says, see you later, Cypher. Can we get a set current counters for
Here,
y'all?
there.
Oh, what? Wait, oh, thank you, Gallica! I love you, Gallica. I love you. I forgot we unlocked that as a new ability. She just gave us 2 extra turns for no reason and appeared on screen, which is even better. You can only see a little bit of her right there, just her little wings, but she's right there. I love you, Gallica. I love you so much. But yeah, Queen Katie, these counters are going to be out of date already because Basilio said current
I'm
counters for
ready
all, bat
whenever.
counter 6, Menace counter 5, dog counter 3, game over 3. So yeah, we gotta pop one up on the old dog there. Okay, do some heavy
This'll be
ice
cold.
damage there.
I thought
Thought
you
I
had
had them.
weakness.
Perhaps this suits
You.
ninja.
Actually, we're gonna have Yufa do the item to heal everybody a little bit
Pierce.
because
That should
her
have
damage
worked.
is only
This is the
medium
power
sized.
said to belong to a
So we're gonna do a
priestess.
Great Fairy Dust on everybody. That should hopefully top us all
We
up.
have
And we'll still have 3 more turns then. Protag is gonna do another
Much
Dekukuko
thanks.
Kaja thing.
It's a
And that should, oh wait, no, our defense is already, oh wait, no, it's for most of us, not for Heismay or Basilio. So yeah, we are gonna do this.
Let me help.
And we'll do 2 more attacks.
That was helpful.
Thanks. My thanks.
okay. Here I go.
Then you're gonna do Blizzaton.
freeze.
Yeah.
serious?
And then
Are
you're
you
gonna do
what I
another
must?
hex shot, even though it's not gonna give this thing hex. Okay, I think maybe we've got this. And it only killed our dog once. Oh crap, we missed.
Work on your aim, Heismay.
Yeah, Heismay. Let's see, Nora says, so I heard about Hulkenberg being called Hulken Mommy, and I came here to say hi, pretty lady. News travels fast, apparently. That just like barely happened, and then you're here. And then Nora says, anyways, back to my stream. Detotated said the bug eating adds character and it's nutritious. I mean, I guess it's nutritious, but it still seems gross. Still seems kind of gross. Yeah, once again, she's gonna do. Why is she hunched over like
Items
that?
can only do so
Oh, because
much.
she's reaching into her pocket. Do we need to do 3, 4, 5? I think we can get away with just a Great Fairy Dust again on everybody. Oh, it's because her attack is. Well, it doesn't matter if her attack is down. She's just healing.
I knew you'd help.
So yeah, we'll have everybody
I owe
else do
you one.
attacks,
Quite a boon.
and then we'll be
Fight is
in
power.
decent shape, I think. Wait, are there
Is
any
there
like
another way?
syntheses that we can be
I'm
doing that we'll do
overpaid.
like lots and lots of ice damage? We can do. Yeah. Wait, don't we have stuff that's like almighty damage? Wild Boar deals extreme physical pierce damage to one enemy, significantly decreases their attack for 3 turns. Let's do that.
Together then.
Let's do one of those. I keep forgetting that we have these extra bonus things we can do.
It wasn't
I thought
enough.
you hit its weakness.
1200, not
Insane
bad.
in a berserker.
And then you berserker.
This'll be cold.
Aye. Let's see. Oak says, Nora is merely too cowardly to say Hulken Mommy. Well, she was able to say it when quoting somebody else saying it. Crystal says, death. We could have death. Death counter. Quikita said, don't worry, I have it. Pat's buttons. These bad boys can hold so much death. And sadly, they have been. They have been.
Oh, power of
But
kings.
again, I think we got a pretty good pattern here.
Seemed right.
Even my strength.
We're
will
once again
be
going to use one more of these Great Fairy Dust to heal everybody, top everybody off.
Thanks.
I just don't want another one of those instant deaths, but I
Thanks.
think we're defense
My thanks.
boosted pretty decently at this point. So much so that if I do this, yeah, everybody's defense except for Yufa's is pretty high. So let's just stay on the offense.
Ice.
and just murder the chicken.
I'm ready.
I want the chicken dead.
Freeze.
I gotta read some more though. Quick, just said ribbon doggo death counter 4. I'm sorry. Is Vero here yet? Do we need to tell Oh crap, it's going for pro tag.
Too slow.
Ah, hey, it missed Heisme. How about that? So we gotta remove the debuffs from pro tag. Who has the debuff removal? I don't think it's Heisme. So just gonna attack.
Even that was not enough.
You, I believe, do have it. There we go. No. You don't at all.
This may be
Let's see if we have an item that removes all debuffs. MP recovery, ailment cures. Yeah, is it ailment cures? Or no, maybe it's on magic items. And I will read some more of the chat in a minute. I'm just getting caught up in this fight here. I have to actually focus on what I'm doing for once. Kind of a pain. Removes all buff effects on enemies. No, I want, there we go. Removes all debuff effects on all allies. We got to do that for pro tag. I mean, it only took down his attack, really. You know what? We'll do it. We'll do it anyway.
That helped.
Let's see. Quick get said also love how Heisme is right in this fight, so we have all 4 counters at risk here. Indeed we do, but we've only had to use one of them. So I think we're doing okay, and I think we might be able to kill this thing this turn. Hey! So I didn't need to waste the item. I feel bad as a potion hoarder. Yay! The only bad thing that happened was our dog died. But that's happened before. We're fine. Yeah, we're getting some heroes, loafs of light. 3 of them.
Excellent.
And Heisme leveled up. Yeah, good for you. See, that was fine. That was fine. Let's see. Cypher says, Nora, that was me calling Hulkenberg mommy. The more you know, the more you'll learn. I really don't care about the situation. I will speak my mind because I have no filter. Hulkenberg asterisk. Quiggita said, I have a thought, but we said no battle help, so I'll be silent till after the battle and Logan will feel a little dumb. What was the thought? What'd I do wrong? Cypher says, anyways, bye again, Cypher. Quiggita says, I quote, I hate that I can't just blindly flail at the chicken, that the chicken requires thought. It is unfair. But we got a cockatrice crest. Somehow we did it, everyone! Now, I really believe that it was alive for hundreds of years, because we gotta be real old to get that stubborn. Well, at least it can't do any more harm.
Now,
well then, let's take the cockatrice crest and head back. If we showed it them this, surely their fears will be allayed. Yay. I want to eat it, but it's not a bug. Oh, why can't I eat things that aren't gross?
Don't tell me.
No, not this time. I know that look. Please tell me you're not thinking of taking this thing's meat back with us, right?
Most appetizing.
'Twas Basilio who suggested we make a meal of it, quote, "Oh, bet we'll eat good," he said. I remember it quite clearly, I assure you. Yeah, about that. Looking at him now, I can tell that meat is tougher than shoe leather. It was alive for centuries, right? Well, it shows. You'd wear down your jaw chewing on that.
Oh.
At least we have reasonable reasons for not eating monsters. It's like, well, it's like that anime, Dungeon Meshi, right? Over on YouTube, Applesauce says, I mean, it's already almost at half, so I think you're doing pretty good. Don't be so hard on yourself. I don't know if you realize this, Applesauce. I'm not good at games. I like to make jokes at them, but I'm not good at them. But I feel like that went well, so thank you. Said, so you did great. You have more confidence in yourself. You'd be better at this than you think. Well, thank you, Applesauce. And nobody correct Applesauce. Nobody in Twitch. You know better. You in Twitch know better. But we're just gonna let Applesauce think that I'm good at this. But thank you very much. I appreciate that. So even with Basilio's exemplary cooking techniques, there are still some ingredients that are best discarded. Oh.
You're really?
Come now, that reaction is a bit much, don't you think? Oh. Sad Hulkenberg. Now she's not Hulkenberg, she's Sulkenberg. Oh, because she's sad. If you're that hungry, then we can grab some proper food after we head back. We've got our bounty secured, so it's high time we get out of here, yeah? Let's return to the entrance,
In that case.
Yeah, let's head back to the entrance.
Right?
Great idea. We still need to give our report to the recruitment center as well. Let's go! Crystal adds the quote, and then Bubba says, oof, alerts are still not working. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, the alerts are still down. I wish there was more that I could do about it, but I don't know what is causing the problem. Quick said, Moshi Monsters are coming back. Moshi Monsters? What are Moshi Monsters? For those unaware, this is like Club Penguin, but with monsters, it shut down years ago, but it's coming back. So that's not the one where it's like the monsters now like make, each different monster makes a different type of a note, like a singing sound, and you put them together, and they're like, bop, bop, blorp, blorp. Bleep, bleep, and then they harmonize together. That's a something, right? Okay, I don't think anybody usually has new dialogue after we finish one of these things, right? I know the request's done, but if you want to fight a few more baddies, I'm coming too. Hey, let me come along. I'll watch your back for you. Nope. Okay, so we're all done. So now our priority is going to be to hang out with Basilio. The problem is he needs maxed out imagination, and so we're going to have to do a bunch of that. And I'm worried because like he still has 3 levels to go. They better not also require maxed out eloquence, because that one we are still behind on. All right, let's return to town immediately.
Okay then.
Should we go back to the city and have a nice dinner? Let's leave! Tired, huh? Then let's think about what to eat.
Boba says, wait, how close is Logan in chat? It looks like I'm actually very close right now. Like the end of chat is in sight. But that's not to be unexpected. These metaphor streams are a bit sleepier than some of the other ones. Back to the Grand Trad Tavern, which is sad because I really like Metaphor, but I feel like it hasn't really picked up and caught steam in the way that like Persona has. Even though it got like all these awards, all these great reviews, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, this is an amazing game. It doesn't seem to have as big of a fan base. I mean, obviously Persona's been around for a long time, lots of different games, lots of spin-offs, that makes sense. But you'd think that this is Persona adjacent. We've got a bounty to collect, yes, the reward for defeating that beast at those ruins upon that rock. 'Tis clear now why the people of this area sought that monster's destruction for so long. 'Twas a most formidable adversary.
Or maybe it just kept running away to that place where most people couldn't follow it. Cunning little jerk, I'll give it that.
So,
Mantis, we should go report in about it, all right?
the deadline is...
I love how that the only one talking is Nuris, because he's just so drunk already. In the 21 days we've got left, we need to bring the kingdom back to our side. We won't very well be taking down Luisa's stronghold if we can't regain their support.
And so...
If we're to challenge Louise, we'll have to hone our magic and abilities as much as we can. Perhaps we should make use of the Colosseum and stretch the limits of our powers there. Crap, I keep forgetting about the Colosseum. But that takes time, doesn't it?
I imagine you all must be as tired as I am. Perhaps after our meal would be a good time to adjourn. I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job.
I relaxed with my friends, all of us sharing a brief moment of peace. Yay.
The day of the hero
Draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. Gallica's adorable. 21 days remain. Quiggita says, all right, my thought was, would you have just put up some repel stuff for the insta-kill stuff? I don't know what element it was, but surely it was repellable? Is that something you can do? We're at the end of this game. Is that something you can do? Oh, like repel, like send back. For some reason, repel, I was thinking like spraying things. Maybe, you know, probably. I don't know if it was elemental or not. I think it would look like it was pierce type of damage, I bet. And Dedotated says, Roussant, mommy. That's if you're being proper, and if it's not just Hulkenberg. It seems Brigitte sent me a letter with some money while I was out traveling.
This here.
Your exploits have reached my ears, and it sounded like you could use some support. Tread carefully now. That's different dialogue. I didn't know she says different things. Crystal says, Moshi Monsters is back. Am I the only one who hasn't heard of this? Over on YouTube, Applesauce says, if Hulkenberg tried to gain more muscle, you could call her Bulkenberg. You know what they should do? Because I remember when we played Doki Doki Literature Club, and Natsuki was my favorite character in that. Somebody found like the buff Natsuki picture. I bet someone's made a buff Hulkenberg, a Bulkenberg, as they say. So thank you, Applesauce, for putting that thought in all of our brains. Okay, so it said reportable quest. I'm assuming that's got to be the cooking lady, right? Plus the bounty, obviously. The cooking lady had moved here to Grand Trad, so I think she was outside of the, where the drunk guy usually is on the corner in the main street. Quickita said, yeah, check the official site. It says breaking news, June 16th. Well, how do you know that's going to be the news? Maybe the news on June 16th is that they've decided to completely abandon the IP forever, and they'll still keep renewing it, so nobody else will ever be able to make it, and they're going to make it so nobody ever enjoys Moshi Monsters. Classy woman. That aroma! So you brought a dish with you. I need to judge its worthiness, so please show me what you've created.
I'm not sure if it's what she's looking for, but the food we made that uses luma bees and has a fluffy texture is
indestructible honey cake!
Lovely that.
So, this is the dish that you've chosen. It seems that you've brought me an unremarkable brownish baked good. I suppose this will do. Allow me to taste it.
What are you playing?
This is... this is that a bad Ugg or a good Ugg? I feel like Ugg is usually bad. Is she vomiting?
I don't know.
Oh no, we made her cry. Is it really that horrible?
In days long past, within a kitchen bathed in the warmest sunlight, my mother cooked for me with whatever ingredients she had on hand. The flavor of this cake takes me back. Oh, so it's like a Ratatouille going back. It's like when what was his name? The critic in Ratatouille eats it and he flashes back to the past. So it's the same thing, except we've got Gallica ratatouilleing us. We don't have a hat. Everybody knows it's happening. A gentle sweetness to warm the heart, and a soft texture that recalls the innocence of childhood. Yes, this is exactly what I've been seeking.
About that.
So, I guess it's all right, huh?
Yes! If I applied the techniques used to create this dish, I should be able to turn any plain old kitchen vegetable into an irresistible baked good. Thanks to you, I think I will be able to create what I've been seeking. Cooking that tastes good is easy to make and brings happiness to those who eat it. This bad taste, though? It's decent too. You have exceeded all expectations. As promised, I present to you this reward. The gossip surrounding you has been very positive as of late. As such, I've added a bonus to your earnings. It says positive. Clearly, we were supposed to do this before we turned into a kaiju that one time. Please accept it alongside my gratitude. Ba-da-la-ding.
Mission accomplished.
The dish was delivered to the requester. She was grateful and rewarded me for inspiring her to create a dish that would bring joy to people of all classes. Oh, and this increases eloquence. We do need to do that eventually. Hopefully it's a lot of pips.
All right.
We need a lot of eloquence. Oh, it's only 4. That's not going to be enough. That is not going to be enough. Oh, I'm going to go up. Hey, look at that. Meeting you has taught me how narrow my view of the culinary world truly was. I still have much to learn about food as well as people's hearts. My journey must go on, and along the way I will teach this new recipe that you've inspired to all that I meet. Someday, I hope that my cooking will bring smiles to the hungry people all across the country. I'll join you. No! My heart belongs to Gallica. You can do it.
Hey?
Oh, that is most kind of you to say. Thank you for not trying to force yourself into my company. Of course, I've not forgotten my promise to you. When my journey ends, I still intend to return to the royal capital. Until then, you've your own duties. Duties to attend to as well, yes. I should hope that the promise of my delicious cooking will motivate you on your journey. I look forward to serving you. Until that time, I bid you farewell. Godspeed, your highness.
The world belongs to
Yay,
Lord
hopefully she's gone for good this time. Let's see, Quicken said, I don't know where I heard this from, but apparently this is a fact that predators are worse to eat than prey. I don't know how it works, but something about the predator's muscles are more tighter than prey's. I mean, I guess that sounds reasonable. And plus, like, prey, you know, if predators want to eat them, they gotta taste good. If predators, maybe nobody eats them. Maybe there's not evolved to be eaten or something. But no, I think that makes sense. I've heard that, like, really tough, muscly stuff. That's why they always say, like, fatten you up. Why they always try and, like, feed lots of food to cows and chickens and things like that. They don't send them to the gym. You know, if you have a cow, you put a yoke on the cow. You don't get the cow yoked. All right, let's go in here and turn in our bounty. And then figure out something to do to raise our imagination. Bubba said, Logan isn't 25 minutes behind. Also, how you been? Me? I've been all right. And yeah, I'm not. I'm like maybe 5 minutes behind in chat. I'm doing splendidly. Oh, we got a new person over on YouTube. Crazy Lily and Corn. So it's Lily and Corn. So is your name Lily and you have Corn with you? May I call you Lily for short? Hi, saying hi to us. Hi, Crazy Lily. If you're new here, if this is your first time, let me give you the rundown of the channel real quick. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, currently alternating between this game, Metaphor ReFantazio. This is a JRPG from the makers of Persona. If you played any of the Persona games, if you're familiar with them, it has the same flavor. It's the same type of structure and everything. We're currently trying to max out our follower bonds, which are kind of like social links before we do what is either the last or second to last dungeon. I'm not sure which. And the other game we're playing is Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit. So yeah, let me give you. I need to try to remember to do this more often. I'm gonna paste our link tree over into the YouTube chat over there. Feel free to check that out. That has all of our social media stuff, a Discord invite link, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all the good stuff. Feel free to make use of it or ignore it as you see fit, but welcome. I hope that wasn't like too much all at once. And again, let me know if I can call you Lily. Warning, whatever I know you as when I first meet you does imprint on me like a baby bird. I will call you Lily forever, even if you change your username. Unless you change your username and don't tell me to pretend to be somebody else, but that would be dishonest. Back to the game.
That's a cockatrice's crest. Did you really defeat that monster in the manner of the Ascended? The proof is right here. May I have the cockatrice's crest? I want to prove to the anxious masses that they're no longer in danger.
Sure thing. Make sure to share the tale of Metis's bravery too.
Of course, you have my word. Oh, and here's your reward. Please take it.
And it gives us courage, though, even though we're maxed out, yeah. But at least it was something to do. We get some money from it. After slaying the target, ReFantazio, I reported back to the recruitment center and collected the reward. Yay. I got $2 million now. I should be able to buy lots of good stuff on the next Idols Days sale. The courage I've honed will become my strength. What does that mean? Oh, I get mag out of it. Oh, that's nice.
Between you and me, some of us in the military think Luis should have handled this. I mean, he's stronger and has the means to fly, but I doubted he would care to help us. I was certain that you would help those in need, though, and I convinced the rest of them from there.
I'm honored. You should have said so soon. No, we're gonna be nice. I'm honored.
You're not only strong, but willing to take your life on the line for others. I believe those are qualities befitting a true king.
Counting on you.
So keep going, or you've got my support.
Okay, and that's it. We've got all we've accepted all the bounties. So, okay, my ranking didn't go up, so I think he was lying to us. I don't think he really supports us. That is very sad and unfortunate. Dedotated on Twitch says, that's my singing monsters. Okay, that's the one I was thinking of. All right, so it is a different thing. Let's save, let's find someone to increase some imagination, and then hopefully we'll be able to get Basilio leveling up soon. I'm trying to think, what did we do previously? We were talking to that one lady in Altabury who was telling us the tale of the fairy, right? Are there other things that'll increase our imagination? Right. Let's see, what else was there in Altabury? Can we still go to that lady for imagination? Was it here? Where was it? It was down here. Oh, that lady's gone! We can't do that anymore. Crap! We gotta find something else to do. Oh, there we go. Is that at the Opera House? Okay, so let's try the Opera House.
Gonna teleport? Okay, let's do it.
Let's check that out. Let's see. Quigita said, well, Logan, you'd have to look in the right spots for the rabid fans. Wait, what? Oh, rabid fans of Metaphor, you mean? Wait, is this? Oh, that guy probably... Wait, what? Yeah, what quest are we doing for this guy?
I thank you in advance.
Oh, that's right. We gotta go defeat that Cyclops or whatever the heck it was called. For example, I took a while for the artist I love to get into Metaphor and therefore started being rabid and make art of it. Well, that's fair. Okay, this looks like imagination, right? That's the imagination thing, I think. Clumsy man.
Hey, you. Yes, you, the traveler. Do me a favor. Think you could whip up a cute little snowman right here for me?
You want us to make you a snowman?
Yeah. Do you want to make a snowman? Well, I wanted to make one to show me daughter, but me daughter's dead. Yeah, it's medieval kind of world here. Lots of disease, tuberculosis, you know how it goes. But each of my bungling attempts look like half-burned effigies.
Building a snowman, picturing a shape in your mind, then giving it...
Game!
Does that mean I need to read chat? I can't be behind in chat. I'm like so close to catching up in chat already. But I will. Thank you so much. Oh, it's Rukov! I assume it was Rukov just announcing his entrance. Quigata says, yeah, reflect was what I meant. I think reflect exists for physical too. Probably. And there's a timestamp 3424. See, look at that. 5 minutes behind, and like a few seconds. That's nothing. And the crystal updating the typos command, and Bumbo with the hydrate command. Thank you very much. I'll do that right now, Bumbo. I appreciate that. And Rukov says, poor Logan. It's so hot he melted. Too bad we can't make him wear Monokuma pajamas. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. It is toasty. It is warm here. Nobody wants to see me in a Monokuma onesie again. It's old hat. People have seen that, right? No, nobody wants to see that again. Right? Okay.
Picturing a shape in your mind and giving it physical form, it sounds tough but gratifying.
Envisioning the snowman's finished form may help improve my imagination.
Well, how do you feel about snowmen?
I wish it would tell me like how many pips of it we'll get. Let's try it. Let's do it. Well, thank you. My daughter requested a cat-like snowman. That's right. Do a cat boy. Make it a sexy anime cat boy. I know it may be a bit complicated, but I'm counting on you. All right, chat. We're gonna make a cat boy out of snow.
Really?
So, a snow cat. We've got our work cut out for us, but let's give it a shot. Let's start with the body.
What shape would you... Oh, crap! These questions will probably affect how many pips I get. Small and slender or round and paunchy. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cheat a little bit because we need these pips. I'm gonna Google what the answers are, but before I read the answer, I'm gonna say what I would say. I would say round and paunchy. Because, like, that's a cat, right? Cats are fluffy and round. So let me see if I Google metaphor ReFantazio snowman cat. And this should hopefully tell me what answers we should need for these snowmans. Let me, there we go. Protagonist can make a cat snowman, clumsy man's request. The correct answer is first, small and slender. Okay, so I was wrong in the first one. Let's do that. See, this is why it's good that I'm checked. Small and slender.
Sure.
We'll make it small and slender. I guess that makes sense if the daughter wants a sexy cat boy.
Right?
Good idea. Let's get to it.
We'll probably have 2 more for like the middle and head sections, right?
Okay, body's done. The head's next.
Oh, we're already to the head?
What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of a cat's head?
Triangular ears, their long noises, pointy headscarf. Triangular ears, right? Let me check what that website was saying. Oh, it has a little pop-up saying allow ads. I'm not allowing ads. A pointy headscarf? What are we picturing with, okay, a pointy headscarf, apparently. Not triangular ears. I am bad at cat boys. Chat, never ask me to make a cat boy for you. I apparently am gonna screw up. Oh my gosh, a pointy headscarf. I saw one wearing a pointy headscarf.
What?
Oh, pin message, there's 3 results for the snowman. Oh, what? There are? What was the website I'm looking at here? Did I do it wrong? Oh crap, I skipped to the wrong thing. I'm gonna need to redo this. I didn't see there's 2 things. There's a regular one and there's a Jack Frost. Okay, so I'm gonna need to redo this. I messed this up. I accidentally used, I think when the pop-up came saying that there was, that I need to allow ads, it kind of changed where I was.
A headscarf on a cap, but why? Okay, well, I'm trying slapping one on.
Yeah, we're gonna reload. We're gonna cheat.
All right.
We're gonna be bad at this. We're gonna be so bad, we're gonna chase crazy Lillian Corn away from YouTube. Never gonna come back again.
Now that we got our body and head, we're practically there, but right now a little plain though, maybe if we had a stylish flourish. All right, what direction should we go to finish it? Keep it simple, we need hyper-realism, make it hyper-realism!
All right.
I want to make it hyper-realistic.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we can make this thing practically meow. Let's go for it. I feel like we got a little carried away with the artistic vision. Maybe we should try and fix it up so it's less avant-garde. No.
Okay. Oh, that's a fine snowman!
Well, I think that should do it.
Also, it's getting hot in here, but my AC isn't turned on for some reason. Hey there, how's that snowman coming?
I see.
This, commonplace, run-of-the-mill ice sculpture, it's,
Oh, wow.
Well, it's a snowman, but it doesn't look like a snowcat.
Oh, does she have little cat ears? I can't tell if those are cat ears or if they're little Clamar horns. I think they're Clamar horns because he has horns. Indeed, it is a classic plain snowman. Very by the book.
Yep.
Well, you met everyone's expectations. That's good, at least.
I feel like my imagination increased a little.
All right.
That's not enough. That's not enough. Crystal said, oh, put the sound alerts thing back up. Thank you for the pin message earlier. Otherwise, I would have thought that was the good ending. I spent some time admiring the finished snowman. We're going to reload. We're going to reload. I'm a shameless save scummer who scums my saves. Back to the hushed honeybee. Did we save after we turned in that bounty, or are we going to have to do all that all over again? I'm not good at games. Crystal says, hello, Rukov. Rukov says, hey. Bumbo says, hi, Rukov. Rukov says, hello, Bumbo. Quiggita said, yeah, Logan, remember, the fairy story ended in death, so that was the end of the story. Well, just because the story ended in death doesn't mean the lady shouldn't be able to tell us the story all over again. Okay, we did save after we came out of here. Great.
All right, then.
Okay, let's do that all over. Let's try that again. Let's go to oh, wait, no, that's Virga Island. Sorry. I want to go to Altabury.
Where to?
Altabury Heights. We want to go, it's just outside the Opera House, right? Oh,
Where to?
Altabury Heights. Where is it? Opera House Square.
Let's go.
And let's do it. Oh, hang on, there's a pin message. I gotta wait till it's done loading. Whenever it's on these loading screens, I can't click on things. Quiggy said, captions, McDonald's dead.
Leave it out, mate.
There we go. Okay, let's check out this pin message written by Queen Katie, pinned by Crystal. Said, yeah, normal snowman is 5+ points. Snow cat is 6+. Jack Frost is 7+ points. Okay, so we gotta go for the 7 then. So let me take a look at the thing here. What is Jack Frost? It'll be round and paunchy, pointy headscarf, and make it feel alive. I hope the Jack Frost does come alive and like eats the little girl. Just because that'd be delightful and whimsical. Oh, there's other bubbles we can pop here. Luis Loyal Noble. I'm glad I had the foresight to hand my possessions over to Louise. Had I not supported him, the paupers would all be coming after me. My wife may have left me in defiance, but no matter. All those who oppose Louise are our enemies. Does he want his wife dead? What about you? Ran right past you there. Gloating woman. I've been waiting my whole life for a day like this. That lot deserves to suffer as we did. The privilege of birth and social status don't matter anymore. Power is now the only way to advance in this world. In the name of justice, I will show the Sanctus the same heck I endured when they killed my parents. I mean, it was bad they killed your parents, but hey, I guess injustice we trust, though. Desperate gatekeeper. Blasted! Luis's followers keep coming up the stairway in droves. What do they think they have to gain from ransacking the Opera House? No matter what, we must do all we can to prevent the flame of culture from being doused. Idiot peasants. Oh, can we hear you guys gabbing? Smirking man. Oh, so those greasy nobles are kicking back and enjoying some plays, eh? I'm green with envy. You know, I think they really ought to let us join the party. Once they get out, let's give them some real entertainment, shall we? Oh, what a wonderful world we now live in. I'm starting to think that they're going to create a Batman. What's over here? Oh, look, really small. Ujeef. Massive statue. Have we looked at the massive statue before?
Get a load of those statues! You know, with the monolith overshadowing everything, you can see just how dazzling the Opera House really is.
And what about this guy? You got anything to say? Guard. Blasted! How dare those darn paupers run amok in the sacred grounds before the Opera House? This is way beyond anything the army anticipated. We can't possibly contain a riot of this size. Yeah, such a riot. Such a massive riot here. Okay, let's do that snowman properly this time. Yes, we're gonna help you build a snowman. Let's do it. What's cat? We're not doing a cat. We know better than your daughter. Your daughter don't know cat crap.
Really?
We're gonna make it small and paunchy, or round and paunchy. That's what it was. Let's make it round and punchy.
Really?
You do remember we're making a cat, right? But maybe it'll still work. Let's give it a try.
Let's see.
Okay, body's done. The head's next. What is the first thing that comes to mind when you think of a cat's head?
A pointy headscarf.
I saw one wearing a pointy headscarf.
What?
A headscarf on a cat? But why? Well, okay then. We'll try slapping one on.
All right.
Now that we got the body and head, we're practically there. But right now it's a little plain, no? Maybe if we add a stylistic flourish. All right, what direction we go to finish up?
Make it feel alive.
So that
I want it to feel alive. I want it to feel pain when it melts in the sun.
I didn't know.
Feel alive? A snow cat? Could we really pull that off? I mean, artistically? Oh boy, guess we won't know till we try.
I like she goes along with it. She's got a very can-do, yes, and attitude. Hey, it is a Jack Frost. Ah, so that's a headscarf? I always thought that's just a hat.
Phew, well, I think that should do it.
Say,
Hey there, how's the snowman coming? Oh my, the round little pot belly, the silly expression, and the dramatic blue headscarf.
It's so cute.
It's incredible.
I can't fathom how you did it, but it's adorable. The quintessence of cute, and it looks like it could spring to motion at any moment. Simply marvelous.
Hey,
I'm not sure what you're going for, but hey, looks like they love it. That was really inventive of you.
Brrrling, I feel it. My imagination has increased significantly.
All right.
Give me all the pips. No, still not enough for Basilio. I spent some time admiring the finished snowman. It's getting close. We're getting close. See, Bum said, what? That worked? Quigita said, because it's not a sound alert. It's a separate thing. Yeah, it's a trigger fire redeem. Rukov says, yes, different plugin. Crystal says, wiki. Bubba says, okay. I don't think Logan understands that we like torturing. No, I understand that. I am trying to give you all the benefit of the doubt and presume that you are nice to me or want to be nice to me. Okay, so save. We got to find another imagination thing apparently. And then if we're lucky, it'll be something that'll deliver enough pips that we'll be able to hang out with Basilio soon. Because we still got like, I think 3 levels with him. But that is the goal tonight. We're gonna get him maxed out. It's gonna happen. We've got over 2 hours to do this. There's plenty of time. Rukov says, oh, he knows. Quigeta says, I can look it up, sir. Nope, I thought the same as Logan, but we're both wrong. It's slender. Rukov says he even likes to be tortured. He just isn't honest with himself. There's some types of torture, like good-natured ribbing. That's fun.
All right then.
Making me swelter and sweat, that is less fun. Okay, let's see if there's anything in Altabari that has that little imagination icon on it. No. Did we ever, what was it that the hot springs ended up doing? I remember that we tried it and then undid time with the save. Oh, there's something on Upper Dio Franco Street. Oh, it's the fairy lady. Oh, maybe she's only there in the evenings. Let's try and talk to her and we can find out more about that wonderful story. Quigita said, wait, Logan, I looked up the guide. Logan, there's 3 results for the snowman. And I messed that up. That's what I get for trying to avoid reading too much. Let's save before we talk to this person here. Crystal said, say it, Katie, I'll pin it. And there was a pin message. Crystal said, let's persona reload. Quigita said, I don't know if it's based on what the man asks for or in general. Crystal said, sound alert's not working. Channel points will be refunded later. Dedotated said, you're so bad at cheating. Wow. That is true. That is fair. I've never claimed to be good at cheating. Oh crap, and Crystal posted the wiki link over in YouTube. People are gonna start thinking that like I made that or something. I didn't! It's fan-made, chipper old woman. Aho, if it isn't the fairy and her companion, what brings you here? Came to hear my story again. I've already shared the story with you, but I can still tell it again from the beginning if you'd like.
What do you want to do?
She's talking about the story about the party piss girl and the fairy she met in the forest. I think it'll prove your imagination if you listen. Fine, let's listen to it.
All right, shall we begin? Once upon a time. We should just be able to skip over it if it's the same dialogue, right? She's like resting her ear on my chest. Okay, we just go straight to imagination. That's like 6. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah! That didn't take very long at all. Now we can hang out with Basilio and max out his follower bond.
Imagination.
Imagination. 'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. I was starting to like worry that maybe this is gonna be the first Atlas game. I'm gonna max out everybody. If true sovereignty is thy aspiration, furnish thyself with the creativity to bring the ideal world of thy thoughts to fruition.
Why, that's...
I'm demiurgic? Huh. A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. Yay. I should return to the others. Yay. I'm happy. We're gonna get to hang out with our dog. We shall see the crowning of a new king. 20 days remain. Let's see, Quigita said, yeah, normal snowman is 5 points. Oh, that was pinned earlier. There's a letter and a war chest from Brigitte.
Try not to die.
It's no great sum, but I hope it helps. Do try not to die. Yay. We're gonna spend this money next Idols Day. I gotta make sure we don't forget. Well, we got like a couple Idols Days ahead of us.
Sam?
Oh, did you hear? Rumor is the bandits of the disgraced ruins are planning something nasty. I've heard the rumors as well, attacking the royal capital. It's a hard thing to believe. With everything we've seen, I don't find anything hard to believe anymore. Whether it's true or not, we need to do something.
I suppose...
Then our path is decided. We have already taken on the bounty. My spear is always at the ready. Okay, we do have 2 more bounties, but I want to try those Trial of the Dragons. Hopefully we'll have time to do all these things. We got like, was it 19 days left? 19, 20, something like that? Crystal says to Dedotate, it's so real. Quigator says, please pin that one. Salute, thank you, Crystal. Crystal says, I keep forgetting that mobile has a reply pin now. And then a no problem. I hear a voice.
Aye.
I'll have to make a choice. So just to recap, in his hangout, he found out that one of his childhood friends is a serial killer who just loves snapping people's necks. I mean, maybe there's joy to it. You know how a lot of people like, the sound of popping bubble wrap? Maybe he just likes the sound, or like, popping knuckles. I can't do it right now. My fingers aren't stiff enough. But he just imagine the neck is bubble wrap. You just twist it like, it's very satisfying. Basilio comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. Smash it all to bits. All right, let's go hang out with Basilio. Basilio!
Aye.
We're gonna tell you that serial killing is bad. We should go talk. We have to have imagination in order to do that. Let's see. Quigator says, bats, I love them. What was that laugh? Oh, hey, it's the racist kid. Let's talk to him real quick.
Hey, Elder! Why is everyone doing such bad things? A lot of people are dying. Everyone says it's the Elder's fault, but that's not true, is it? Sorry, I had lots of mean things to say to you before. I feel bad, so please can you make everyone stop?
Kid, you're racist to me. I'm gonna make them kill you next. That's right, I don't forgive. Louise supporter. Oh, you there, Clemore? You support Count Louise, don't ya? Of course I do. Louise and I are of the same tribe and all. Good, and you can fork over some coin then. We need some campaign funds for the mayhem we're planning. You agree, don't ya? Yeah, I'm starting to think Louise is about... What is that? It sounds like an old lady version of SpongeBob. Who's doing that laughing? It's every time I run over to Basilio. Is he doing it? Oh, that time it doesn't. Who the heck is that? Basilio, take me away from here. You seen this sky? Proper weird looking. If it's Luis who's behind it, we got one more reason to smack him down. But scrambling around to do us no good. Even the easy things will just go to rot. Just gotta take it slow and do what we can for now. Aye, so about Vinka, I know I can't look to anyone else to answer for me, so it's got to come from me. Thing is, I don't know how to convince him. I'm not smart with words like you lot, so I don't think I'll be able to say things right. Might even make things worse. It'll be worse if you don't act. He's murdering people. Thanks to my overflowing imagination, I can sense the risk of inaction. It takes overflowing imagination to imagine that a serial killer gonna keep serial killing.
Huh?
I guess if we leave him alone, Vinko would just keep murdering. At some point, I don't know if we could save him anymore. No, there's no way. Even if Vinka hates me for it, I've got to stop him. What the heck was I afraid of? The important thing here is getting Vinka off this path of killing. I'll stop him, even if thrashing him is the only way to get through to him.
Hey.
Now I've finally got that figured out. Want to go see him right now, I mean. Think we can go? Let's go!
Thank you.
Thanks. Feels a lot less bleak when I've got you on my side. Let's head over to Broyhaven. Dell would have done the same thing, I'm sure. Fidelio. Let's see. Bubble says, we still getting done dirty just because we got replies doesn't erase the bad they have done. Crystal says, so real, having mod view now despite only being beta helps a lot. And then Crystal says, awesome, Jack Frost. Dedotated says, it's beautiful. Yeah, that's what happens when you just set your mind to it and you ignore the things that small children want. Hang on, let me have a sip of water here as we get ready to go and do this hangout. Quigator says, how? How did it not max load? We eventually got there. And this loading screen has taken a long time. So while we're waiting, while Gallica is I would say slowly reading the book, but actually look at it. She's reading fast. Entire page. Darn it. She's not here. And again, there's lots of people on the main road, so I can't expect too much.
By the way...
They still haven't caught that murderer yet. Not yet, but word is they finally put a bounty on his head. He might even be somewhere close by. A bounty? Well, he's got to be laying low, can't just stroll about. Let's find his target, let's ambush him. Let's capture him. I mean, if he says he's laying low, he might not have a target. Oh, crap, what should we do? Let's find his target, because the other things sound a bit aggressive.
Well then...
If that's the case, we'll just need to find the person he's targeting. Oh, yeah, kind of like that. All right, we can stop him if we beat him to the punch. We're going to murder that guy before he can murder him.
We'll stop him from being a murderer if we do the murdering all preemptive like. You see, yeah? Modern problems need modern solutions. Anyway, he said he was going to strike right after the target left the night prowler, right? Security gets pretty tight there when there's an igniter deal going down. I'm proper famous now, and even I can't get in. Or maybe I could pretend to be someone's bodyguard. Be my bodyguard, bro. Things are shaping up. Oh, wait for us, Vinka. I'm just shouting that off to him, imagining he's there. Quickita said, what day are we on? Oh, okay. According to the guide I found, you can do the opera to add 7 to any virtue you want. Oh, wait, so we could go in the opera house? Do we get to choose the virtue? So we should do that for eloquence. That's the last one we need, right? So maybe you could max eloquence with the opera. Oh, let's try that. He said he was after some rich merchant. That him then?
Hey.
Arrogant man, your finest drinks. Money is no object. Send all invoices to the estate of the great Lord Alcia. That's right. Lord Alcia walks over to sit down here. Oh, I don't get a sitting animation. I'm just gonna kind of Blair Witch out at this wall. Yeah, gotta be pompous enough, isn't he? I'm gonna go talk to him. Oh, that was the waiter that walked away. This is Alcia. And who are you, ruffian? You, the merchant man, the one who's been selling igniters under the table. How do you do that? This table's so small. I don't think I could fit anything under here to sell.
I mean...
You know the murders everyone's been talking about? A man's coming for your blood next. We're here to sign on as your bodyguards, like. Do you think me a fool? You'll make some pretense of guarding me and then try to steal my money.
What the hell?
You got the wrong idea, fella. You gotta believe me. If you wait till he makes his move, it'll be too late. We're all but certain he's a skilled bodyguard.
Leave it to me.
He might not look it, but he's a skilled body. What do you mean, not look it? I'm big. I'm real big. Where do I know this child's face from? I could swear I've seen him on a poster somewhere. Are you a wanted criminal, boy? Seize them! Call security! Apprehend these two!
Huh?
Why? Hold on, we haven't done anything yet! Not yet, you haven't. Oh, crap. Did I actually add the yet? But I know you were thinking it. There have been all those murders lately, and someone's got to be responsible, right? Next, don't just snap themselves. Crap, it's going south. They're gonna pin everything on me. Keep your head high. You run, I'll stay. I can break out of jail easy. Keep your... you run, I'll stay. I'm going. Keep your head high.
It'll be fine.
Just stay calm. Hold your head high, and we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, he only liked that a little. That was the wrong thing. Well, really? If you say so. Crap, I'm going to get us arrested. Apologies, Lord Alcia. It seems the guard is stretched thin due to the murders in question, but they shall be arriving shortly. Then your lives are spared for now. Leave now, and I can overlook this.
Damn it.
Bodyguard strategy didn't work. I was so sure we had this. Why don't we just follow him? And then when Vinka appears, we're like, Vinka, no. It's like Swiper, no swiping in Dora. Vinka, no murdering. Vinka, no murdering. Then he'll go, oh, man. And then he has to leave. That's the rules. Let's see. Quigator says, already read that. Dedotated said, Logan, have you ever played Persona Q and Q2? I have not. Everybody says that they're locked on either DS or 3DS. I can't remember which. I'd like to play them. What they need to do is they need to port them over to Steam or something. They look fun. They're the ones with like the, they kind of have more cartoony proportions and things like that. And they cross over the characters. Yeah, I want to play it. Thanks for earlier. You were trying to save me, right? Obviously didn't care for the guy. You're too dodgy. No, it's obviously, yeah. Of course I was.
Thanks.
I appreciate it and all, but don't do something you might regret, yeah? Not like the reaction was anything new for me. Oh. Never was as smooth as Vinka, I guess. Always felt like Vinka could make anything happen for us. We were like family, and he'd always be there for us.
And then?
Always said he'd save up money from the tests so we could all live in one big house someday. Dell never believed it had actually happened, but to me, it was hope. It was Vinka's hope too, it was Fidelio's hope too. Did you look up to Vinka? I'm gonna say it was Vinka's hope too.
Sure.
I think it was the same for Vinka.
Yeah.
Yeah, dream kept us looking forward. Oh, I think it's how we managed to keep on living. Oh, shake my head. Shake my head. But I'm not who I was then, even without Del. I know what I should and shouldn't do. That man, not his head. Vinka said the rest of us are gone. If that's true, then I'm the last friend he's got. That means I've got to save him.
Aye.
I want to show him how to live, like you and Del showed me.
I can feel Basilio's sympathy for his friend, as well as his deep gratitude and his disregard for the negative consequences of murder. The ardent champion Basilio, keeper and heritor of the berserker's virtues, your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny. Yay! Rank up! The party can now study the Destroyer. Have we still not gotten the thing that, like, allows him to get the regular amount of experience as everybody else? You can now study the Destroyer in Academia. Try seeing what new power awaits you.
Let's head back.
Well, guards are bound to show up soon, and I doubt Vinka's coming. Let's head back for now. Got to think of a new strategy.
Let's see, Dito Tata says the soundtrack for those games slaps. I don't know if I'm cool enough to use the word slaps in regard to music, but I think that's what everybody says about all the Persona games, right? People seem to like that Persona music, but I'd love to play those games. I just don't know how to go about doing that. Okay, so let's go check out the Opera House, like Queen Katie was talking about, see if that'll be able to significantly increase our eloquence, and we can max out everything. I just worry that, like, the next level of Basilio, like, we'll go try to talk to him, and like, no, you need eloquence too. Like, this game's gonna do the opposite of Persona 5, which made Haru so easy. It's gonna make everything so hard. Oh, and there's a clip in the chat. There's a clip in the Twitch chat. Hang on, once I get out of here, I gotta wait until I'm out of the screen so I'll be able to click it. So I'll read one or two more comments and we'll deal with that. Bubba says, no. He is just the criminal's ... twin. Yeah, that's all it is, just the twin. Okay, so Queen Katie posts a clip. For those who are lurking or who don't know the deal, whenever someone posts a clip into the chat, either on Twitch or on YouTube, we will load this up into our clip viewers so we can all watch together. I would normally say this will tell me how far behind I am in chat, but I'm actually not very far behind at all today. So let's pop this up with the clip viewers so we can all watch it together. This clip is titled, SpongeBob Haunting from the Past World Grave from 9 minutes ago. Oh, gotta move that aside there. Let's check this out. Yeah, I'm starting to think Luis is about... What is that? It sounds like an old lady version of SpongeBob. Who's doing that laughing? It's every time I run over to Basilio. Is he doing it? Oh, that time it doesn't. Who the heck is that? Basilio, take me away from here. It was weird laughing. Like, that's the type of laugh that isn't, like, inherently scary, but if you put it in, like, the context of a horror movie or something like that, it could become scary. But thank you very much for the clip. I do appreciate that. Oh, and hang on, I gotta click this other thing here, and there we go. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go try and check out the Opera House, see if that will increase our eloquence. So we wanna go to Opera House Square, gonna teleport, okay, do it. Quick said 3DS is such good games too. Okay, so what style, like what, not style, excuse me, what genre of games are the Persona Q games? Are they also just like turn-based RPGs? Are they like, are they strategy games? Are they, what exactly are they? Wait, didn't we already talk to these? Oh, we did. Okay, so let's try, oh look, yeah, we got a question mark there. Let's go to the Opera House.
Let's see.
This is the Opera House. They have 5 plays in rotation, but I'm sure they're all basically just Sanctus propaganda. Anything sound like a good one?
The Stripling and his Stewards, the Princess Predicament, the Fairy's Reward, the King and the Knights of the Dinner Table, the Kerchief Maiden. I'll pass. Okay, so it doesn't say which one does what, so I think I'm gonna need to Google and look up which one will increase which royal virtues. So let's do Metaphor, ReFantazio, Opera House Plays. And let's see if this will tell us which play does what. So we want play and plays to choose from. Performance can also increase the royal virtue. Oh, okay, this page doesn't say. Well, thanks, GameRant.com. You were worthless. You didn't help me at all. So let's try this. This is from the Megami Tensei Wiki. This will surely tell us Opera House. We gotta scroll down. Oh, this just tells the dungeon. No, I need to know the plays. Internet, you're failing me. Detotated, you're right. I am so bad at trying to cheat. It's not even like that much cheating. I'm just trying to like Know what'll increase something. Okay, try this one. Try this one. Here we go. Opera House. Opera House, Opera House. Each of these raises a certain royal virtue. All are worth 7 points. Tell me which play! Okay, here's what we gotta do. I gotta Google the name of the stripling and his stewards. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Google Metaphor ReFantazio, the stripling and his stewards. Stripling and his stewards. And then if there's a place that mentions that by name, it'll hopefully tell me. Okay. All right, here we go. Stripling, oh, that's the one. That one is eloquence. Stripling and his stewards is eloquence. Princess predicament is wisdom. Fairy's reward is tolerance. King and the knights of the dinner table are courage. And kerchief maiden is imagination. So we want the stripling and his stewards. Thank you very much for standing by. Well, I cheated just a little tiny bit. The stripling and his stewards.
This play is called The Stripling and His Stewards. Apparently, it's about a young monster hunter with a silver tongue. Imagine being able to negotiate with oh crap, I clicked it, would have given me a hint. Being able to negotiate with monsters instead of fighting them. Maybe if you watch it, you'll learn about the power of your words yourself.
I should have just clicked a button. On the game even tells me if I watch this play, my eloquence should increase.
What do you think?
Admission cost is 1,500 Reeve. What do you say?
Let's find seats. I'm taking,
Well then.
we're 2 seats. There's one for Gallica next to me, although she's gonna snuggle on my shoulder. Or is this a date with her? I'm gonna count this as a date with her.
Okay, let's head in.
And hopefully the next day during the day it'll be another Basilio thing. Otherwise we'll just, I don't know, go do it bounty again.
The Stripling and His Stewards is apparently the story of a clever boy who sets off to eradicate some monsters.
Singer playing a boy. I love a singer playing boy. It's a lady singer. It's not. Well, I mean, they have to do that sometimes. I remember I took this musical theater class one time that had a unit on opera. And there was an opera they had us watch called Orfeo, which was the story of Orpheus and Eurydice. And I remember the teacher talking about how that the part written for Orpheus was a castrato soprano, which was like back in the day, they'd have like a little kid who'd be like, oh my goodness, you have such a good singing voice. You can hit high notes really well. Too bad puberty's coming up. I know, we'll just cut your nuts off, then you'll always have a high-pitched voice and sing well. And they're like, that's a thing you just do to your kid if you want your kid to be a singer. So nowadays, they just had a woman play Orpheus. That's what this is. So this is the singer playing a boy. How now? What's the sing like? How now, cow? Heed my call and aid me in dispatching the monsters of that island. Singer playing a cow. Oh, my herd, what utter nonsense. Get it, utter with these utter nonsense. How will you motivate me into joining your quest? Assist me, and the smiles of joy shall be thine, bovine. We shall offer these smiles to God, and they are thus more valuable than coin-ready treasure. I know you would not steer me wrong. Steer, I gotta explain these jokes. I move at your command.
Incredible.
Wow, they're really milking the wordplay. In the blink of an eye, his stupid puns convinced a cow, a pig, and a chicken to join his quest to slay monsters.
Singer playing a monster.
See, saluting, you say? Well, then you must compensate me with something to eat, something to eat. I'm gonna eat you. Something to eat, something to eat. I'm gonna eat you.
There are too many lives at stake, but like spelled E-A-K, like my meat. You may eat me, and I'll happily go to the great pasture beyond. Plus, I'm really into vor, so I'm gonna enjoy it more than is appropriate for me. Oh, he's eating me. Oh, yeah, I'm into this. I am into this. Oh, I am moved to tears by such sacrifice. Please allow me to join your ranks. By the way, I did eat the cow. He is dead now. So shall it be, I absolve you of all your misdeeds. Great blessings are due to all those who accept the teachings and rejoice in the words of sanctism. This message was brought to you by the Church of Sanctism. And so the pious and wise boys single-handedly brought the joy of sanctism to the monsters, and they all lived happily ever after, including the cow who enjoyed being eaten.
Oh, yeah?
I have some beef with the church's view of self-sacrifice, but I admit, the boy's silver tongue was impressive. I was just about to let myself be eaten by that monster.
Listening to the boys' skillful negotiations has helped to improve my own eloquence.
Now then,
All right, okay, it's a lot of pips. Come on. Yay! We don't have to do any more of these dumb activities. We could probably like focus on Coliseum fights and stuff like that now. Getting ourselves like trained up and leveled up to be able to go do those dragon challenges. I hear a voice.
Magnificent.
Wait, this should like give us a...
Thou art now truly worthy of rule.
Shouldn't this give us like an achievement? Don't we usually get an achievement in the Persona games for maxing out everything? Also, I love how everyone's applauding. It's in the Opera House, but I like think they're applauding for me. It's like, yay, your brain is maxed out on the pointy things.
With this, thou art the heroic embodiment of heroes lost. By thy supporters' faith, thou graspeth might beyond might. All heroic embodiments dwell within thee.
Everyone's just still clapping.
Their power marks thee scion to a forgotten hero king, a wielder of all his peers' power.
So it's Scion. I've been saying it wrong. I've been saying like Skyon or something like that. Scion.
Now, go forth. Thou needst fear nothing more.
Yay, thank you, everybody.
Destiny
Thank you.
awaits, world shaper.
Thank you.
Forge this land anew, to a world none before you saw realized.
And except the lady next to me wasn't applauding. She didn't like the play. As we made our way back to meet the others, Gallic and I discussed our thoughts on the play.
The day of the hero
Draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 19 days remain. Okay, so maxing out those traits took a lot less time than I thought. Thank you, Queen Katie, for suggesting the Opera House. So I think, yeah, we might be able to get everything done. If we can get Basilio maxed out and then get all the side quests and the dragon challenges, we're probably not going to be able to do every single Coliseum thing. We'll do as many as we can. Okay, so let's save again. And wait, I don't hear Basilio's voice. He's probably only available on some days, right? Or maybe we got to go there and... Well, no, because we only got to go talk to him if we're missing some royal virtue, right? Crystal says, Lurk, I need to play some DLC contents because I unlocked them all. Quick is starting our life from the start again, because why not? Well, hang on, Crystal. When you say DLC contents of our life, are you talking about that inappropriate stuff you got from Patreon? Is that what you're talking about, Crystal? Okay, so Basilio isn't available. So let's go try a Coliseum fight. What's the worst that could happen? Well, the worst that could happen is we'll die. But I don't think it's gonna happen because I've done so few of these that we could probably kill whatever's in there. Gonna teleport? Okay, let's do it. Quickgator said, yes, please do give me your tier list when you're done. Dedotated says, I mean, there's always ... other ways to play those games. And then for some reason, an inexplicable pirate flag. Well, I will say that this channel does not endorse piracy. But I understand what you're saying there. Okay, let's go talk to this guy here. I got a bubble to pop. It's the bellowing man.
I killed you so easily. When me mate died, you just looked down on us and laughed.
You know, if you did a murder, you shouldn't bellow it out, bro. Yeah. Oh, no, I went back on my thing. There we go. All right, let's head up to the Coliseum. I'll check my persona, make sure I got some, because I think the next one I hadn't done because it was going to be a bunch of stuff and I wanted multi-attack stuff. I might have to change out either my persona or my inherited skills or something like that. So let's check that out here.
What now?
Yeah, what do we got? For skills, we got... oh, that's heavy light damage to all enemies, so that's an everybody. This is heavy physical damage to one enemy and cooperative chase. Okay, so let's change out one of these things down here. We can get rid of Marakuku Kaja because we don't need that anymore. And let's find something that just does a lot of damage to a lot of peeps. Didn't we have like one of the Seeker's things? There was like the wind void or something like that. I think that was supposed to be really good, yeah? Oh, a void wave deals heavy magic damage with, oh, that's only one enemy. There we go, Seeker's Gale. So now we got two options. We got light and we got wind.
All right.
To unlock this skill would make it inheritable. I'll need 4,600 mag. Would you like to? Yes, I do. I got like 600,000. You don't even got to ask. It's fine. All right, let's save and let's go in and let's fight and possibly die. Let's see. Quick80 says, oh my gosh, Crystal, there is an actual tier list for the moments. I'm gonna DM you that lol. Oh yeah, we're at 1 hour mark. I'm off to post ... a curse. How are we already an hour into stream? Even though it's sleepy too. Okay. Tacturn receptionist.
Do you need something?
This is the Gauntlet Challenge. Which foes you'll face and how long you'll hold out really depends on how much grit you've got. If I take on the Gauntlet Challenge, my courage will probably increase. I don't think that's the one I'm supposed to do, right? All right, so it's got to be the other one. Of course, your life on the line, not mine. Maybe it's this guy. Oh, all set for... There we go, ranked league battle. Let's head for the ring then. Explain my opponent? This time you'll be up against Vesp and Necros. They're no regular insects, so don't make light of them. Our insects strike fear into every heart. More importantly, this battle has a special restriction. You'll have to defeat them, all the enemies by yourself.
What?
Alone? As in no one can heal him? Oh, you'll have a hard time recovering if you get poisoned or something.
Oh, all set for a ranked league battle. Let's do this! This is probably such an old match that they're probably really low-level enemies, and I'm gonna kill them almost instantly.
We finally made it to Bronze 1. We've got conditions on the match, so keep those in mind. I believe in you, so give it your all, and give the Coliseum a show.
Come on, come on.
Our challenger, Mantis, is ready to risk it all. Let's make it one for the ages and fight!
All right.
Bloop.
Let's show him what we can do.
Oh, someone's weak against Seeker's Gale. That's that one over there, so we'll get an extra turn.
Wind.
Stay sharp.
Oh no, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to succeed. Why did I wait so long to do this? Yay! Crystal says that laugh sounds like an unhinged Tsukasa Tenma. Tsukasa Tenma. Is that from something? I gotta Google that. Tsukasa Tenma. Tsukasa Tenma is a third-year student at tell me what anime he's from. In the musical show unit Wonderland's X Showtime. What is that from? Is that oh, it's a Project Sakai thing. I didn't know Project Sakai. Okay, so we got some stuff there. Yeah, and that probably had time pass, yeah. Let's come back and do another one at nighttime. Brilliant, absolutely smashing fight you showed us there. The audience loved every moment. You've risen through the ranks. You're now Silver 3. Welcome to the big leagues. Here's your commemorative gift. Fortune's Grasp. And here's a little something on the house. We do love to make sure our combatants know how they're appreciated. A rainbow bath blossom.
Look at you.
Wow, you did it. Now we made it to the next tier. I guess all those real battles have given you an edge, huh?
I got through the ranked match. I feel like taking the challenge has improved my courage.
All right.
This is gonna give me mag, right? Let's see. Crystal says, Queen Katie, please do. Queen Katie said, Persona Q does have turn-based, but it's also a dungeon explorer. You make maps and figure out how to go through the dungeons. You make maps is one of those things where you get like a tile for different types of rooms. You gotta like place them down to find your way to the end or something. The courage of honed will be my strength. Said, like, cute little mazes. So that's why, because isn't it called a Q labyrinth or something? I don't know how to explain more. Logan, you saved. Why not just click and see what happens? Bubba says, at worst, save scum. I know, but I like to try and pretend that I'm not that bad at these things. The challenge is open to you anytime you wish. You're always welcome here at the Coliseum.
Whew, kind of a different challenge than usual, huh? Don't forget to fix our party's formation before we set out to fight again.
I left the Coliseum, the crowd still cheering with feverish enthusiasm, and I took a break with them, with the team. No. They were not impressed by me squishing 2 weak bugs. Denotated says, also Persona Q, the first one, is fully dubbed with the original cast from 3 and 4, but Q2 only has Japanese cast, unfortunately. Okay, when you say original cast, are you mean just from 3 or 4? Because I need to know, is Chie played by the second Chie voice actress, Erin Fitzgerald, or not? Because she's delightful. Back to the Hushed Honeybee. You know, maybe rather than do the Coliseum again, we'll finally go and complete that bathwater thing. Because we tried that to see what happened, but then I think we reloaded and erased that from the timeline. So we'll go do that, because that's a side quest that we need to, like, hand in or something. Even though our girlfriend, our wife, doesn't want to take the bath with us, which is just unfair. Why wouldn't you want to bathe with your spouse?
Let's go.
But let's just go do this real quick. Denotated says, still good though. Bubba says, ha! Quigator said, they could have said, how now? Brown cow, missed a chance for that. And Bum with a hydrate command, thank you very much, Bumbo. I will do that right now, appreciate you.
You little bastard.
What'd I do? What'd I do, game? Why you say, I just teleport in here and you're like being mean to me.
You.
Why the game? Just because I wanna get naked in a bath with my fairy wife. But the game won't let me. Is Katharina something new to say? Oh no, I think it's the same thing as before. Yeah, it's the same thing as before. Let's save, we'll go in there, we'll collect the bathwater, and we'll be able to turn that in. And that way the side quest is done. Hopefully the next day during the day, Basilio will be available. I'm guessing he's just unavailable on certain days. Also, I should check which day of the week it is so we can keep tracking when Idol's Day is.
What now?
Calendar. 2 more days till Idol's Day sales.
This
All right,
place.
so this is the hot spring. The water here is supposed to melt away your anxiety and nervousness. We've seen this before. Yes, I'd like to soak for a bit.
Got it.
All right, I'll be waiting here, so take your time.
She couldn't take a hint. Or she noticed the hint and thought it was a highly inappropriate hint. Maybe the terrible sky scared everyone else away, but there's no guests here. I could probably take a relaxing bath like... Oh, that's right, it's gonna ask me questions, and I messed up last time. The soothing heat from the water radiated into the very core of my body. I'm starting to tremble. What should I do? The problem was last time I tried to move to a different place, and I got a chill. I don't want to surrender to the heat because I feel like I'm gonna pass out in there, so I'm just gonna say bear with it. Grit my teeth. Urgh. I'm gonna bear with it for just a little longer. I feel like I'm being boiled alive. I can't form a single thought. I always make the bad decisions. I noticed a plant-like object floating by me in the water. A hero's fruit. Well, the hero was taking a bath, so of course the hero's fruit is in there. But there was also a plant-like object. Oh, that's right. The merchant in Altabury asked me to bottle up some of the hot springs water. Yay! I feel less exhausted, and I obtained some mag that melted into the water. 3,000! I should meet up with Calica and return to the others. Queen Katie said, oh, I know what this play is a reference to.
The hero draws
The,
which shall see the
what's the stripling thing that we saw? Wasn't there was like an old fairy tale, wasn't there, of like it was like a donkey and a chicken, and like, there were like 3 animals that would stack on top of each other. It was like a donkey, a dog, and a chicken. Am I the only one remember? Is this like a fever dream? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Isn't that what they're... Yeah, it's like a donkey and then something else. Crystal says, ooh, what? Queen Katie says, it's Momotaro, the Peach Boy. Momotaro goes to Oni Island to slay Onis. He has a team of a dog, a bird, and a monkey. Oh, okay, so maybe it's something else. Then, and Bumbo with the milk chocolate emote. There's a letter and a package from Frank.
Here you are.
I came across this and thought it better in your hands. Good luck out there. Divine elixir. Quickie says Mantis has a mental crown now. Yay! Chris said it's not NSFW. The one that you were posting talking about on Discord. The guy said the F word. The F word is not safe for work. If you go to work and say the F word, they're gonna be very cross with you. I hear a voice. If we do this, then Basilio comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. Yes, let's go talk to Basilio. Oh, we're so close to... We're gonna accomplish this. I'm excited. We're gonna max out everybody. If we do this, then Basilio comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. We should talk. Quiggy said, no, it's not the Patreon one, Logan. There's actual wholesome DLC stuff you can buy on Steam. Oh, so Crystal does have the NSFW, but that's not the one that she's doing. Hang on, what's a reportable quest? Is the merchant in Altabury available during the daytime? Maybe we should do that before we head off with Dog Boy here. Okay, reportable quests. It's probably that one. Let me see. Yeah, okay, so hang on.
All right.
Basilio, I gotta make an important deal. I am selling my bathwater to a creep I met on Craigslist. This is very important. There we go.
Gonna teleport. Okay, let's do it.
Crystal says DLC is not part of the Patreon. The Patreon one is separated. Well, but you still have that. Detotated says, "Shame on you, pervert." You know, we're not gonna judge, but we will tease. All right, there we go. Because this lady's a pervert also. Activist. Oh, no, that's not the right lady. I'm sorry I called you a pervert, although I assume you probably are in your spare time. You just give me that vibe. So where is the person? Oh, just Stroll. Oh, wait, who's this over here? Oh, does Yufa, even though we're maxed out, do you have something to say, Yufa? If we don't get to Luis by the day of the hero, we won't be able to fight him. I doubt the people would be happy about that. If you feel ready to fight, why don't we go to the Royal Palace where Luis is, the Skybound Avatar? No, I need more time. I understand. Just let me know when you've completed your preparations. Don't worry, we're still going to do it early, but we got so much time. Gentle merchant. Oh. Ah, yes, you have a certain glow about you. I take it you've gone to the hot spring. Have you brought the water? Oh, my earbud fell out. It's in this vial.
Goodbye now.
Goodbye now, yoink. Then allow me to take it off your hands. And if I may ask, how was the hot spring? Not bad, very warming. Nice, because I'll say very warming. Ah, so astute, its finest quality. Yes, I'd expect no less of a prince's senses. His Highness himself recognized its value instantly. A perfect seal of approval for the label. Now to reproduce the prince-infused water. Oh, you're gonna sell it mass-produced? Just stew me in that every night then. I've done it! My perfect bath salts are complete!
Huh?
She made bath salts out of my skin juices?
What's all this about a seal of approval? And what do you mean reproduce the water?
Well, making bath salts is my business, you see. And what better way to sell products than to say they satisfied even His Highness?
So you just wanted to use him for advertising. That's what this was about. You're the worst.
Not just that, Gallica. She represented my stewed juices flavor.
It's too much to
Wait,
take.
I apologize for not discussing my intentions, but I'm not lying about being your supporter. Today, the people of this country are chilled to the bone. Clam!
Hey, loser.
Clam, how you do? Okay. I know that we don't have a whole heck of a lot of people right here now, because been a bit of a sleepy night, but Clam, this is the first time you showed up to chat since your birthday. We gotta sing happy birthday to Clam, everybody. Everybody ready? Everybody ready to sing happy birthday to Clam? All right, everybody join, okay? And thank you for the 10 bits, by the way. Everybody. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Clam. Happy birthday to you. I hope, does Henry respect you yet? Have you earned the respect of your 18-month-old baby? 18 months. That's enough months that kid can vote in month elections. But Clam, thank you so much for the 10 bits. How are you? Today, the people of this country are chilled to the bone with these humble bath salts. I hoped I might restore a modicum of warmth to their hearts. Clam, we just sold our used Gamer Boy bath water to this lady for 60,000 in-game dollars. Of course, they're just bath salts. They won't stop wars or change hearts. True warmth will only come when we are a prosperous, peaceful country. That's why I wanted to use a blend approved by you. You're the one striving to bring warmth back to our country, after all.
Well, Mantis, it does seem like she gets your values. What do you think? I guess we might be all right if we give her your seal of approval.
Well, if that's all, as long as I get my cut, lady. No, we're gonna say if that's all. We're gonna be generous with our stewed juices. Oh, I knew you would understand. This is a small token of my appreciation. Please accept it. And this as well. It's a card with my phone number written on it. I've heard so much of your reputation, your good works, I could offer you no less. It would be my distinct honor if these funds help ease your future endeavors. Brrrling!
Mission accomplished.
I gave the vial with hot spring water, used hot spring water, game, be honest about it, to the merchant. I also vowed to become king and change the country in order to thaw the frozen hearts of the people. Got almighty panacea. Oh, it's 30,000. I thought it was 60,000. Darn it. Maybe if I'd answered the questions earlier, maybe if I'd said as long as I get my cut, it would have been more. And please take this as well. It's an insect. But it has a most fine sheen to it. I'm sure it's valuable somehow. What do we do with these gold beetles? I've collected so many of them. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with them. Huh?
You available for camp, Hope?
What day is it? It depends on what day of the week and so on and so forth. But possibly. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Clam. I appreciate that.
A gold beetle, huh? Sure, we'll take that. Thanks. Yoink.
Tuesday.
Crap, that's a streaming night though. Is that like this upcoming Tuesday? I'd hate to, because I've had to like cancel so many streams in the last 2 months because of sickness. I'd hate to cancel if there's any way I can avoid it. If like you're so strapped for players, you absolutely need someone, and you can let me know before I post the schedule on Monday, then I could take the Tuesday off if necessary. But I'd really, really appreciate it if I could have that Tuesday for streaming. So just let me know. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Clam. Appreciate it. Of course, surely these salts deserve a proper name to convey the depth and strength of your faith in them. Yes, I've got it. I shall call it the Prince's Serene Embrace. What?
Just sublime.
Just picture it. Would you like to smell as though His Highness himself is holding you in his arms in the bath? So you're naked. He might be as well. Wait a sec. Please rethink this. Genius! Sensational!
Wait a second.
What? You're into it? You could have bathed with me, Gallica. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. With your support behind them, Your Highness, these bath salts will no doubt be a smash hit. I'm going to suggest this product to the general store in town right away. Can we buy them? I was able to get them to sell it without a problem. Now then, please take this opportunity to purchase one yourself, Your Highness. The Prince's Serene Embrace.
Just sublime.
Next time with the Gauntlet Runner, maybe we're gonna take a bath with ourself. I'm gonna hug myself while I'm naked in the bath. While I wait for you to create a truly warm country of our dreams, I will do my best to make everyone nice and cozy.
Cool. Do your best. How did it end up like this?
Yay! Now we can go hang out with Basilio and level up our dog. All right, yes. I don't need you to tell me. Yes, we got this. I'll talk. Quick Kitty says, oh yes, oh yeah. The curse has been posted in the artwork channel, although I could upload it somewhere and then post a link here. Is this something that I should check out for myself now or check out after stream? Oh, it's these two. Wait. Wasn't it the other way around? Wasn't he trying to talk her off from jumping off the cliff before? Weeping Nydia. Stop it. Don't do this. The only reason I've made it this far is because you've always talked me down for my foolish notions. You mustn't give up, my darling. Come back and stay with me forever. This is not a healthy relationship if the two of them are constantly threatening to jump off a cliff. Desperate Rassant. Darn it all to heck, I was a fool not to listen to you before. This country is doomed. I shall jump from here and bring an end to it all. Please go on without me, my love. You both deserve to be happy. You'd leave her behind. Take her with you. Hold hands and jump. You'd leave her behind. You speak as if you speak as if it's not already too late. But then again, can I really die knowing she'd be all alone? And yes, she goes absolutely mad when I'm not around. It's true, the two of us cannot live without each other. Come on, love. It's a suicide pact together. Thank you, Prince. We would support you in the election, except we're gonna be dead before then. All right, so let's hang out with Basilio. Oh wait, we're in a different place because we're not in Grand Trad, so we don't have to listen to that elderly SpongeBob cackle anymore. Yay. But I'm gonna check out and see what that artwork was from Queen Katie. Let's. Queen Katie says this is going to be very cursed artwork, cursed Deltarune artwork specifically, but has assured me that there's no spoilers in it. So let's take a look here. Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess it's my face as Chris, and there's like Ralse and Susie in the background. That is ooh. Yes, that is cursed. That is, wow. Well done, well made, but cursed.
Sam.
You seen this guy? Yeah. But scrambling around do us no good. Even the easy things will just go to rot. Just gotta take it slow and do what we can for now. You got some time? I just came up with a wicked plan for stopping Venka. We're gonna go up to him, and we're gonna snap his neck. Last time was wash, but this time we got him for sure. I mean, I think.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mantis. Let's hurry to Brylehaven then.
If we were in Brylehaven, would he have said something different?
First order of business, let's go. We go meet the merchant man. I'll see ya. When we go see ya, I'll see. We go see ya, I'll see ya. I'll see ya.
Let's see, Crystal says, okay, I pervert to denotated, and there Queen Katie posted a link to the artwork. Crystal says, Project Sakai laughing. Queen Katie said, enjoy the cursed art chat. Crystal says, I do not enjoy the cursed art.
Sounds like a rich Alcea's doing his dealings in the shop there. No chance we can make it in as his guards after we messed up last time. So I figured we'd just wait and watching our own guard the place without him knowing. What do you think? I could be smart.
Yeah, genius. Will that work? You should be the boss.
Incredible.
You should be the boss of this operation.
Hey, got a nice ring to it, yeah? Call me whatever you like. But don't call me late for the... Oh, crap. Someone... that. I don't know if you know this. That's the sound of murder. Very distinct sound. Crap! That came from the alley in the back.
Did he already snap his neck? His neck better look snapped. Better be like twisted into a weird direction. Let's see. Yeah.
Vinka, don't do it! Oh crap, he already did it. Well, Vinka, retroactively don't have done it in the past. Retcon the timeline so you don't have done to did it.
Oh, let's see. Denotated said, it's the original cast for both. Quickgator says, fantastic. Yeah, it's definitely not the one that Crystal is doing. Sorry, I had to say the joke. Doing, in quotes. Denotated said, I'm going to leave real quick. My phone needs to charge. Bye. See you. Hopefully we'll see you when you get back. Maybe, possibly, hopefully. Quickgator said, future Logan post curse. Blame Oak. I asked for pictures of you. They provided, and I picked the most Chris one of them all. That was the most Chris of the pictures. Who. Speaking of Oak, how's Nora's stream going over there right now? Are the two of them playing more Persona tonight? Let's keep going here. Shut up. The blood's on his hands. It's all their fault. All of them. This isn't enough. I haven't killed enough. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep killing for all our sakes.
Hey, Vinka, you all right? Most people don't say things like that.
Oh, here, we gotta lure him over here. There's a banana peel on the ground behind the speech bubble. Watch what disappears. We gotta lure him there, then he'll slip and fall, and then we'll have won.
It's all of this is because of that igniter experiment.
He's a bad guy now.
I'm breaking apart, same as our mates did. My senses are getting sharper, but I'm losing more and more control every day.
See, there's a banana peel. There's multiple banana peels and some apple cores.
Pain doesn't feel like it used to. Every morning that sun stabs my skin. It hurts. It hurts till the pain's all that makes sense. Sometimes it feels like I'm an igniter myself now. I want to destroy. I need to destroy. Like hunger that grows and grows till I can't take it anymore. That's why whenever it got this bad, I found one of these jerks and murdered, killed him dead. Vinka, I'm starting to think you're not all right.
What they deserve. They used us. They abused us. They made us all suffer. And now they'll suffer like we did. What the heck is that? Is that his Magna going out of control? Vinka, snap out of it, Vinka!
I'll kill you!
I'll kill every last one of them! Get in my way and I'll kill you all too!
That won't fix anything. You need help. You'd kill your family? That's what... I kind of want to say you'll need help. Yeah, Basilio's your family. You'd kill your family? You'd kill Basilio. He's like family to you.
Vinka.
That's right. I'm your brother. We both made it through all the pain. You told me you'd save up and we'd live together. You remember what you said?
Yes, I have Eric, Jesse, Dave and myself. Mike is out this year. We just found out about it like last week, so we need one more. If I hear back from Kenny, also send a message to Sean and he seems tempted.
Okay, so it sounds like you're hopefully taken care of. Do keep me updated. If you end up having any problems, let me know again before Monday, so like Sunday night, if at all possible. Because I prefer not to have to cancel again, just because, like I said, I've had to cancel so many streams in recent times. But let me know, and thank you for the 10 bits, Clam. And hope that you're going to be able to stick around, even though that, like, it sounds like our business of scheduling improv shows is concluded. But I should read some more in the chat. Queen Katie said, "Hey, Clam, I posted something cursed in the Discord/Twitch chat." Clam says, "It was my birthday." Krista says, "Happy belated birthday to you. Happy belated birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Clam, mama." Clam says, "Doing good, smiley face." Queen Katie says, "Happy birthday." And add quote, "We're going to be generous with our stewed juices." Crystal adds the quote. And then Queen Katie said, "In my opinion, I'd be fine with missing a Tuesday stream." Aw. Nora raided with a party of 4. Thank you for the raid. Crystal, would you be so kind as to do a quick shout out for Nora? How was the rest of your stream? What were you doing more Persona 4 tonight? How did it go? So yes, I'm assuming that Crystal's gonna be or did Crystal step away? No, there we go. And you're playing Danganronpa. You're getting back to that. Well, nice. All right, let's check out this clip while I have another little sip of water. That was an amazing clip. That was the best clip I've ever seen in my life. I am so glad we are all enriched by that clip. I don't know what the heck happened there. But how was the stream? Okay, so I don't know if there's anybody new that came in with that raid. Hi, I'm Logan. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, currently alternated between this game, Metaphor ReFantazio, and Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit. So yeah, we're just having fun. How was it? How far are you into Danganronpa? Have you finished chapter 3 yet? To catch up where we're at, our goal tonight is to max up Basilio. We have just like 2 hangouts with him. This is his friend, who's kind of a murderer, and he just did too many murders. And now he's overdosed on murder, which happens sometimes. And I think we're gonna have to murder him Unless he's willing to quit murdering cold turkey, which I don't think he's willing to do. But welcome. How did Danganronpa go?
We were just talking to the assistant in Studio One. Her. She's not even a full-time employee.
Oh, it's Wendy old bag.
Youngins are like that nowadays. Running your mouth like they were there tomorrow, saying this is that, blah, blah, blah. We were nerds to think about security elders, records of crime and shame, and
I don't like Wendy old bag. But I love that chapter, because that was what introduced us to Penny Nichols. Yay. But again, welcome.
Stop talking so fast.
We are still in the class trial of Chapter 3. Lots of theories today, lots of Hina pooping and Hifumi putting pink jam on his head, lots of stuff. Boo.
Ah! Thank you so much for the 10 bits. I take issue with some stuff that happened in the Chapter 3. I can't talk about it though because it'll be spoilers. I had forgotten that apparently Hina poos. She's a girl. She just eats donuts and swims. That is all that she does. But thank you so much for the 10 bits. I do appreciate it. But I hope the stream went well. Let me read a couple more comments in the chat though. It's been very sleepy over here. And so I'm already almost caught up to chat, even though we're less than 2 hours into the stream. Let's see though. Quick said, yes, Logan, everyone else has seen the curse. You need to join in. Yeah, I knew it was cursed, but I went for it. Best work of 2025, in my opinion. Also, I made the background transparent in case you ever want to use it. But I also, because I didn't know what to use. Are you suggesting that be an emote? Quick said, Nora and Oak were doing Danganronpa, going through Chapter 3's trial. They're at the part about the announcement. And there's the raid. Oak says, Nora's raiding in. We hope her tears don't mess up your stream. Quick says, oh, hey, guys. Oak says, I apologize for taking so long. And then Nora said, Nora raiding in. Oak says, we did Danganronpa. See what I mean about being so close to catching up? I'm already at the point in the chat where the raid happened. But we should probably play some more. This guy is in pain and he wants to murder. He's got a thirst, and the only beverage that'll quench it is murder. If you're not gonna be there smiling next to me, then what's the point? Basilio, I've got nothing left but I got nothing but hate left. Raw hate. I just want to kill. Never stop killing. I can't stop. So I'll be waiting at the chasm. Whoa! He just did a flash step. Venga! How'd you do that? That was really cool. I guess we're gonna have to kill you, but before we do, teach me how to do that. That was awesome. There was Magla swirling around his old body. Body? How do I say it? Buddy? He can't weather that forever.
Damn it.
Is he able to jump like that from the power he was talking about earlier? He's a monster. What do? We'll stop him together. Are you ready? Yeah, we'll stop him together. It'll be a bonding activity. We're gonna murder your childhood friend together. Let's stop Vinka together.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mantis. Oh, I think that's what Vinka... Oh, why? Thank you, Atlantic, for the Seekers command. Speaking of Seekers, where's Vero at? I know Vero found a literal whole rabbit the other day, but I miss Vero.
Logan, remember to breathe.
Oh yeah, I'll breathe.
Think. Feel.
I feel like the breathe command is mostly needed for Ace Attorney, but I will. All right, let's play a little bit more here, and then I'll be back to the chat in just a moment. That's what Vinka wants. That's why he told us where to go. So he wants us to stop him? I can sense a strong resolve and trust from Basilio. Yay, rank up!
I've got a cell.
Battle hypnosis. While in reserve, Basilio will gain experience at a normal rate. Thank goodness, finally, I don't have to put him in battle. He's fine, but he's just underleveled compared to everybody else. That chasm Vinka mentioned is just outside this town. Suppose it's long abandoned by now. Whenever someone died from the igniter experiments, that's where they'd throw the bodies. It's a mass grave, and it would have been ours. I think I'll have to fight Vinka. Well, you've done everything you need to. Just let me know. Not bad.
This one's
A
important.
brother's mercy. I must stop Vinka, an old comrade of Basilio's. When I'm ready, I should speak to Basilio in town during the day so we can defeat him together. Increase my tolerance. That's right, murder increases my tolerance. Yay. Basilio looked miserable as we returned to the group. Yay. Yay. Oak says, I think tomorrow we're doing more P4 though. And Danganronpa. Oak says, we get to the reveal. Nora says, oh, question mark. Says, Queen Gator says, what the? Oh, that must have been that amazing clip that we saw before. Okay, so we gotta figure out what to do tonight. in the game, and then the next day we're gonna kill Basilio's friend. How many days have we got until the deadline for Luis? I assume we're gonna be able to do his old dungeon in one day, but I'd still like to, give us a couple of days leeway just in case. I would like to try and complete all the side quests and maybe even do those dragon trials before we fight him. Okay, so what other side quests do we have that we haven't completed? If any of them are available at nighttime. Brother's Mercy, Rake's Last Wish. Oh, that's right, that's the thing with Alonzo. Trust me, deliver Alonzo's inheritance to his hometown. I'll talk to Anglers Inn Square while he's there at night. Okay, so let's do that. Anglers Inn Square in Brylehaven. Let's teleport over there, and we're gonna finally figure out what the heck was up with Alonzo. He'd better be like alive and in a hoodie.
Where to? And
secretly okay, because I think everything that happened was bullcrap.
Let's go.
Anglers Inn Square. Gonna teleport? Okay, let's do it. Let's see, Nora said, Crystal, could you, Quigator says, lol, Clam says, yo, Oak says, should we do another shout out? Well, what happened? Quigator said, I'm laughing, Nora's crying, Quigator said, I'm bursting, Quigator says, holy heck, Clam says, poo-hoo-hoo, and then Quigator said, that was hilarious, phew. Okay, wait, where's Anglers Inn Square? Oh, that's where I was. This is, he's,
all right then.
He's dead ahead and on the right, gotcha. Okay, so as recap for those who don't remember, Alonzo, also known as Cuculus, was our little con man friend, buddy. He was a Nydia, and he was all about like doing cons. He's like, but I do the cons in order to get money from my mom in my hometown. Who went to his hometown, and a bunch of it got destroyed. His mom got murdered. And I was like, this is obviously part of a con. His mom is fine. He's just tricking us, right? And then he's like, oh, they did this. This is horrible. I'm like, he's just pretending. He's just pretending. He's like, I'm so distraught. I'm like, he's totally fine. He's like, I'm gonna have this guy murder me. And then this guy murdered him. And I hope it's still part of a con. And the whole thing was like that he got murdered because then he could take his inheritance to send to the town and help out the survivors and everything like that, because they didn't want to take money from him because they hated him because he's a con man. But I think we're going to go there, we're going to deliver the money, and at the very end we're going to see him in like a hoodie or something, and he's going to be like, see, I faked my death, but I did that in order to get the money. See, I'm really a good guy, and I didn't die. But that might not be, he just might be dead. He might be dead. So let's find out. Ah, you've come. We're all set for that last request of Alonzo's, getting his village to accept his donation. The road to the village has been cleared. We'll be there and back in no time by carriage. Shall we go now? Actually, did I save first? Let me make sure I saved. Yeah, save the game. And then we're gonna do this. I think I saved the game, but I haven't been paying enough attention. Nora said, I might have brained real hard. In like a good way? Because isn't braining when you like smack your head on something? Quigator said, oh yeah, Nora Oak, I posted the cursed art. Nora says, oh Logan, did you see my message earlier? Wait, which message? Which message earlier? Did you, when you popped into chat briefly about Hulkenberg? Let's go.
Splendid. I think this will be enlightening for you, so thank you for your time.
Enlightening for us, that means he's alive. Alonzo's gonna be alive. We hurried to Alonzo's village by carriage and gave the money to the villagers.
You will?
All this money is for the village?
This is more than enough to rebuild the village, but you're certain you want to give it away. I'd like to help. Now, please take it. Just take it. Get away from me. Please take this money. This village should have it.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're grateful for your generous support.
This village was in shambles after what Alonzo did, but thanks to you, we'll manage to build from the ground up again. See, it's because they blame him. He's totally gonna be alive. He's totally gonna be alive.
There are awful people in this world, but good people like you exist too. I think you ought to be king.
Aye, everyone in the village supports you wholeheartedly. The road ahead of you may be trying, but you will surely emerge victorious.
And because of that, Alonzo, we lost someone dear to us, his mom. But you've brought him to justice. You are this village's hope. We'll make sure your money is put to good use.
Why?
I'm a little kid, I'm here too. Hey, Mr. Mantis, why did Alonzo do all those bad things? His mom was a very nice lady, though.
I'm sad. And I'm not going to answer your question, girl. I'm going to ignore you while I clear my quest in my brain. A rake's last wish. I safely delivered Alonzo's inheritance back to his village. See, because there's got to be more. There's got to be more to it than just this. Is this really for the best? Will I have the opportunity to tell them that Alonzo's actually a good guy? Well, he's a con man, but he's a good bad guy. Yeah, we're gonna go back to the, and then we're gonna see Alonzo, and he's gonna, okay, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Chat, Alonzo's gonna be alive. I returned to the tavern in Brylehaven where Alonzo and I had spoken. And he's gonna walk in, he's gonna be there, but he'll be in disguise. Maybe he'll be in his baby disguise because he's an idiot. I left the village without clearing Alonzo's name. But was that really the right decision? Scratch my back. Wait, what's this? Something in my butt. Alonzo's letter is gone. Oh, because he's alive! He probably pickpocketed it off of us!
Are you, perchance, looking for this?
He's alive! I was right!
Did my last
Hey,
words
but he's not in a
bring
hoodie.
tears?
I was right! Apparently his mom is dead, but the execution was fake. He's alive! Did my last words have you in tears? Dude, you should... Like, the government thinks you're dead. They gave you an inheritance. You should be in some disguise. Be like a little baby in that other guy's tram or something like that. Oak says, my theory is that Celeste is the culprit somehow. Quick said, emote schedule. Either way, I made that for Deltarune, whatever you wish. Oh, schedule image. I didn't even think about that. Oak says, I don't know if I'm allowed to go into brief spoilers that almost everyone here has played. I say that we should probably avoid that here. Save it for the Danganronpa channel on Discord, I think. There's Atlantic and Nora with some redeems. Oak said, wait, does that mean sound alerts work? No, because the trigger fire alerts, which are the ones that have pictures on the screen, work, but not the sound alerts still. I'm sorry. Queen Katie says, nope. Oak says, I mean, 2 sound alerts just worked. Nah, they were both trigger fire. I'm sorry. Nora says, I'm so happy I got enough points for that. Queen Katie said, seems Seeks and Breathe are different plugins than the normal sound alerts. Oak says, oh, Queen Katie said, Tomcat is still dead. Queen Katie said, also, we literally have pinned message about the sound alerts. Nora said, Logan, did you see that I watched TF1? Oh, that, yes, I didn't have time to respond to it, but I saw that. What'd you think? I was gonna ask about that on Discord. I'm sorry, I only had like a little bit of time to check a couple things on Discord earlier. How'd you like it? And Nora said, I'm gonna post my Danganronpa theory in the Danganronpa channel, and then said, yeah, Hulkenberg the goat for real, for real. And Dito-tated says, I'm back. Welcome back, Dito-tated. How you doing? All right, here we go. Did my last words have you in tears? Oh.
What's with you? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Actually, I am a ghost. I'm going to disappear in a blinding flash of light soon. It's that whole thing with Akinari all over again. Because I am! How are you alive? Because I am.
Because I am seeing a ghost.
Oh, he's so startled. He's so shocked. Also, I love how that even after we fusioned with the prince, you remember that we started having a British accent after that? But I guess the game assumed that we would have done this this whole hangout before then, because he didn't say a ghost or something like that. He has no accent.
I didn't take you to be the superstitious sort. I didn't die. That's all there is to it. Even if the world would have preferred otherwise, I plan to keep living. As long as you and my mother wish for it.
So even though his mom dying wasn't part of a con, unless she's about to walk in here, that'd be delightful. I do like that him being a con man meant that the whole execution was a con. I feel much better about this now.
Consider the letter a bit of a stage prop.
But what you wrote was sincere. Was everything you wrote a lie? I'm gonna assume it was true. I'm gonna say it was true. He was sincere.
But everything you wrote was sincere.
Quite so. Alas, did my deceit diminish my sincerity? I'm sure you've told your fair share of lies as well.
Never told a lie.
The same is true of all your future subjects.
I've never lied.
No man or woman is completely honest.
I have told the truth. Well, except for the time that I erased my wife's memories and made her think she loved me. But that's not a lie. If she does love me now.
Fiction has its role to play in supporting people. Like with you in that book you hold so dear, yes? But there comes a time in all lives where reality starts to give chase. It closes in on us eventually. So when that time comes, well, if that time comes, we'll run from it for as long as we can. Is that so wrong? Of course not. It all comes back to weakness. But it's weakness that makes people interesting. I find it endearing. Should you ever have a need of deception, you can rely on me. I'll be at your service no matter where or when.
In fairness, last stream, the part where we went into the to talk to the magic shop merchant and Alonzo's voice appeared in our head, that should have been a hint that he was still alive. So thank you. I'll be counting on you. You haven't changed a bit. I'll be counting on you.
I'll be counting on you, Alonzo.
And I...
Hey.
Now, go on and show me that new world of yours.
That was a much better ending than he's just dead.
Oh, that reminds me. When I was giving my regards to the landowner, he said that you had called me your friend.
Are we not? Are we more than friends? Is that why you always kiss me goodnight? Oh.
A long time ago, my mother once told me to keep my friends close. She said that one's parents are bound to depart this world first, but friends would stand by me for life. Back then, I couldn't see past trying to keep her alive.
And you did a poor job of that. She died. Please don't let me die.
But now, I think you and I might just have a future.
We already did the handshake. Okay, we'll do it again. This is the other kind of handshake like Yufa's. We're now pregnant. Goodbye. Oh, we were wearing gloves, so it was safe. It was safe.
So long, young majesty.
That's a much better ending. I like that a lot better. Alonzo smiled and sauntered off contented. Thanks to Alonzo's behind-the-scenes maneuvers, the people of the city now fully support me. Like everyone in Briarhaven? Okay, 619. Okay, apparently it didn't really make that big of a difference. Oak says Alonzo, yes. Quickita says Alonzo. Nora says Alonzo. Quickita said my man, my alive man. Nora says let's freaking go. Quickita says see Glidell. This is how you do it. Yeah, we should be angry at Glidell for being dead. How dare he be dead? Wait, it's still nighttime? That didn't like make time pass? Okay, so we still got to do something in the evening, apparently. We've maxed out all of our stats, so I guess we'll just go do another Coliseum fight or something like that. I don't think there's anything else to do in the evening. Let's talk to these people with bubbles first. Fish fanatic. Why not accept it already? Once Luis becomes king, all the hooligans in town will finally shut up, right? Then we can go back to our old lives, right? The things that everyone in town supports me, lady. Hey, Basilio. We parry push a merry bunch by nature, so it's odd when even we quiet down. Crap atmosphere's what's to blame, I suppose. Well, and your friend is a serial killer. Hey, Stroll, surprise, I'm behind you. I hear no end to the chatter in town about what will happen if Luis becomes king, and none of it is positive. People know what that would mean. Oh yeah, anybody else got bubbles? Anybody else with bubbles? There's a fuss down here. Let's listen in on the fuss. Impatient boy. Hey, Mom, can we go home? It's not safe out here, and you drank too much ale. You shut up. I've hardly drunk anything. Besides, nothing matters now anyway. Get out of here, kid. Mom, stop. You said if we're not quiet, we'll be eaten by a goblin, didn't you? I'm gonna eat you. We're poor. I can't afford food. That's why I had kids. You're an emergency food supply. Okay, yeah, so again, I'll double check all the quests. I don't think there's anything else to do in the evening other than a Coliseum run, right? Yeah, because Brother's Mercy has to be done during the daytime. Trial the Dragon, we got to travel during the day. Same with Incarnate in the Woods. I assume Apostles of the Apocalypse. Yeah, that's a traveling thing. Yeah, so I guess we'll just go do a Coliseum fight again. Because we can do that day or night. Yeah, I think.
Where to?
Wait, no. Oh, the Coliseum is in Briarhaven, right? So we just need to go to... where is it? There we go. Valer Coliseum. Nora says, wait, I just got my 5k points back. The heck? Well, if it was for a sound alert, you're getting automatically redeemed because it's broken for some reason. Quickit said, this man is on my faves now. Nora said, what mod is lurking? It just gave me my points back. It might be Crystal, or maybe you tried to do a sound alert. Quickit said, legit thought we'd get this kind of scene in the epilogue after we beat Louise, but no, we're getting this now. Nora said, I really like TF1, it was super fun. I drew Elita earlier, because I didn't like her for like 30 minutes, but then she got chill. I will, in fact, be watching more Transformers movies. I don't like the fact they called her Elita 1, because... okay, Orion Pax becomes Optimus Prime. Her name before becoming Elita 1 was Ariel. It was like Orion Pax and Ariel, and then they both got rebuilt as Optimus Prime and Elita 1. And they love each other. They smooch a lot. Okay, so we saved. So let's see what there is to fight here. Your desk is for the rank league. Your current rank is silver 3. Do you want to hear about your opponent for the next rank? Let's hear it. This time you'll be up against a swarm of homotentus, a mob of multicolored teeth with different skills and weaknesses that are just waiting to chew up their foes. You don't stand a chance if you don't exploit their weaknesses. Oh, and mind your own weaknesses too.
Trying to take them all on at once could be dangerous, but there's so many of them. This is a head scratcher.
With that, all that's left is the fight. Go show us what you've got. If I take on the fight, my courage will probably increase. Now then, are you ready? No, because we gotta check to make sure that we got every type of element then available. Because I'm assuming it's not just like it's gonna be like a whole bunch of them in just one turn-based combat. So let's take a look at everybody's inherited skills. So Protag has light and wind and ice. Okay. Heisme has, I believe, just dark. And I don't know, like piercing or something. His piercing eyes. Yufa has ice, fire, and more ice. So we should probably change that ice out for something else like electricity. Maybe that's weak and we want stronger. Do you not have electricity, Goyle? Apparently not. Let's do this. That's to all enemies. Right. Secret scale, unlock it. Yes, you have to. And then Basilio. He's got ice and fire. Yeah, let's take the Dacunda and replace that with electricity. Because I'm pretty sure he's got electricity. Then we should be good. Let's go in there, fight, and we be done. And let's try this. Again, we're going to save and save scum because if we lose, that's going to suck. And I'm glad you like TF1, Nora. Didotated says, just kiss him already. Quicken said, I love Alonzo so much. Definitely the best Bond for me. It's up there. I'd have to think about it later for ranking, but a lot of the Bonds are just kind of depressing. His kind of was too for a while. Let's rumble. Parallelogram. Oh, they're all at once. Yeah, just right here.
Wow, look at all those colors. Guess you can really knock the teeth out of this battle, huh? Sorry, I should be serious. This is our first silver rank match, so it's probably no joke.
Come on.
Our challenger Mantis is ready to risk all. Let's make it one for the ages, and it's just me by myself and fight.
All right, let's show him what we can do.
All enemies. One resists, but that's okay. And one blocks it, but that's also probably okay. We'll kill the other 3 in one hit, I bet. Oh crap, still alive and absorbed. Crap, we have to do this in 3 turns? Oh, I probably need to be able to like hit things individually and then gain extra turns, right? Ow. Ow. Okay, let's try this again.
I won't hold back.
But crap. Yeah, I made a mistake. We're gonna have to reload after this and try this again. This will at least wipe out 3 of them.
Freeze.
But then I'll need to find something that'll be able to kill the other 2. Wait, why did not kill? Why? No! What? Yeah, we're gonna reload after this. This sucks. This really sucks. Let's try heavy light damage to all enemies. And that one resists again, and that one blocks again.
Right. Let's finish this. Not bad.
This is awful. This is awful. I don't know. So we've lost. So I might as well just heal myself and then kill these 2.
Gallica is giving birth right now and you need to name your baby. It's twins, a boy and girl. Pick fast.
I think I said before it's gonna be Sophie and Tyler. That's gonna be the twins' names. Oh, but wait, hang, no, I am not naming these kids. I am not naming these kids, Oak, because Gallica and I have not consummated our marriage yet. Those are someone else's babies, Oak. Who did it? Who here broke up my home? Who wrecked my home?
Let's go.
So sad. This guy resists freaking everything. Yeah, I didn't know we'd be by ourselves, so this kind of sucks. I'm gonna have to change this up a bit.
My power.
Oh, thanks, Gallica.
I'll protect all of us.
Oh, thank you, Gallica, for the extra turn icons. Just die! Just die! Die! Just finally die, you stupid tooth! It took me too many turns, so this isn't gonna count, but I'll reload. I'm sad. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Oak, and for not being scary with a boo at the end there. With the pa-pa-pa.
No, these are different twins, and they are your babies. I need new names.
Wait,
Stop.
new names? So, like, other than Sophie and Tyler, we need new names? Allison and, crap, what's a good boy name? Crap, what is a good boy name? I feel like I don't want to pick the name of any guy I know because I don't want that person to think like, oh, you named him after me. I don't know, Orion. Let's do Orion. Name him after Optimus Prime. That sounds like a name. That almost sounds like a real name, right?
I feel stronger.
Well, I'm gonna have to allocate lots of points from all the previous level ups I haven't been doing these with, huh? Let's do, wait, no, I'm trying to, wait. Oh, we gotta allocate that way. Sure, that doesn't matter. Wait, no, there's still more points to allocate. One more point. There. End point allocation. Okay. I lost. I didn't die, but I lost.
Bravo!
Oh, thanks, bravo. Brilliant, absolute smash of height you showed there. The audience loved every moment. You've risen through the ranks. You've been promoted to silver 2.
Wait, I get the reward? I thought I need to do it in 3 turns.
Look at you!
The audience was really riled up. You did a great job finishing off with all those eyes on you. What? That counted? I got through the ranked match. I feel like it.
All right.
Oh, maybe it was. Okay, I guess I didn't need to do it in 3 turns. I thought. All right, courage of home become my strength. Thank you for the mag. I gotta read some more in the chat though. Oh crap, the chat was scrolling without me there. Nora says, I just posted my full Danganronpa theory right now in the server if anyone wants to read it. No, I got my 5k points, which was spent on the Breathe redeem, which works, so I don't know. She was Elita 1 from the beginning of that movie. Elita. I know, that's the thing, they changed it because they wanted to have the recognizable name for the toys or something. Said, I do not ship them, however. It doesn't matter if you do, they are destined. They are endgame. They love each other. They smooch. She's in the G1 cartoon. She tried to sacrifice herself for them. She is Optimus Prime's girlfriend. The challenge is open to you anytime you wish. You're always welcome here at the Coliseum. Okay, so I guess that worked. Okay. We'll look a gift horse in the mouth because that's where the teeth are, though. I am, however, going to stagger my save just in case that I'm mistaken if I need to go back and do that.
Of a new king. 17 days remain.
Crystal says to Nora, shush. Ooh, look, I'm almost caught to chat. I can see the end in sight. There's a letter and a war chest from Brigitte. On the path you walk, I doubt you can afford to turn down such an investment. Spend it wisely. So let's go with Basilio and murder his childhood friend, and that'll help us forge a bond that is forever unbreakable between the two of us. Oh, there's a suggested poll from Oak says, who's dying first? What? Why are you killing my babies? Oak, what is the meaning of this? Why does Oak, I just apparently just barely had babies. Why? Why? Okay, let's save and let's go, wait. Oh yeah, Basilio, we're not gonna hear his voice because we need to go see him to go kill his friend. So where does Basilio hang out? Go to him. I don't feel anything now. Go to him. I don't feel anything now. Why can't I go to him? I want to go to him. Is it because he's not going to rank up? Where does Basilio hang out in town here? In Grand Trad. Oh, that's right. He's over where the cackling SpongeBob lady is. Let's head over there and see if he's actually just not there. Or if it's just because, like, oh, he doesn't want to rank up so you can't go to him. But okay, yeah, I guess, Crystal, you can redeem that poll when you want. Oak says, wait, since when did Logan hit max stats? I did while y'all were gone Danganronping. I played the game and I accomplished a great many things. Wait, no, where is he? Where's Basilio? Gotta get on my skateboard. Basilio! Oh, that's the hackle, the cackle, and he's not here. Okay, so I guess we gotta go do something else.
So irreverent.
Maybe we need to do another one of the bounties or something like that. So let's go ahead. I mean, that's not going to be very exciting for y'all to watch, but let's see. Incarnate in the Woods, that's one that takes multiple days to get to. Apostles of the Apocalypse. The Bandit Chief, we could do that. Or the Proof of Power. That's one of the towers that's going to have a dragon at the top, so we want to do it at the same time. So I guess we can do the Apostles of the Apocalypse. We could travel up there to the disgraced ruins just north of Grand Trad. That'll take up a full day, but I mean, I guess we can do it. So let's teleport over to the Gauntlet Runner and check it out. Oh, I keep forgetting, I gotta comb my hair and check the pantry each day. I gotta scroll in the chat here. Nora said, oh my. Oak said, it's a long-term question, okay. I don't care how long it's gonna be till you kill my babies. Why are you killing my babies, Oak? Why are you killing my babies? Why? Oak says, I'm not gonna kill either of them. I know you're not gonna kill either of them. You're gonna kill both of them because he said who's gonna die first. Oak said, just curious which one you would think will die first. Why? Why such a dark question? Why are you doing this to me? Why, Oak? Why? Oak says, when they eventually die, says Logan, accomplish things impossible. Crazy things happen when you're not looking at me. Okay, so I guess, yeah, let's go do that side quest. We're going to the bandits' den then. We got like 45 minutes. We can easily knock out a bounty in that time. And unfortunately, that means we probably won't be maxing out Basilio this time. But we'll definitely max him out next time, because all we got to do is kill his friend and then have one more level up with him, and we'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay, route map.
Now then.
Now, how far do I fly her then? We want to go up here, and it's going to have dread, so that's going to suck because we won't be able to get extra turns, but I don't know how to cook whatever it is that... Hang on, actually, before we do this...
Another time.
Let's go down to a Denny and see what food item was it that he needed in order for him to clear the weather, and let's check to see if that's something we can actually cook this time in the Gauntlet Runner, so we'll be able to have it available next time. Right, because I'm getting a little bit tired of bad weather. So let's pop over to a Denny real quick and ask him. I'm gonna teleport. Okay, let's do it. Oak says, are we watching No Gal right now? Because this clearly isn't the real Logan. I don't know. I feel like I'm simping for Gallica at an appropriate pace compared to usual. Denny, what type of food was it you needed? You again. I'd like to change the weather. First, the divine weather in each region.
The weather.
If there's bad weather in a region, I may be able to use my power to clear it any place you'd like me to check. Yes, get rid of the dread up here.
Sorry.
My apologies. The weather there appears to be beyond my powers. Oh, so we can't even do dread. Well, that sucks. Never mind.
All right, then.
I'm out of here, Denny. You suck. Goodbye forever. Let's see. Quickly said, today was fun. We watched opera and maxed out the last stat. That's right. The opera had a cow with puns and a little bit of vor. So it was something for everybody. Okay. Quickly said, Oak says, oh yeah. Did we add the quotes from last metaphor stream? Oh, I don't know. Did we? I don't know. Oak says, add quote, if there's time after hanging out with a pink-haired anime girl, we might get naked. You guys making me sound like I have ill intentions. A vast ruin looming in the northern part of the continent. All records of its construction were burned, leaving its origin a mystery.
We have a favor to do
The radical organization planning to attack Grand Trad. What has this world come to, honestly? I acknowledge they have their beliefs, but I cannot condone their involving innocent people. We must put a stop to them.
Now that I think about it, the informant in the royal capital might have some information on this place, but we can head...
Oh, crap, did we not? Okay, I can't. I need to go get information. No, never mind. I thought we already got information. I am so bad at everything. Okay, so I gotta go to Grand Trad.
All right, then.
Grand Trad. Where is it? There we go. And we gotta go to, where's the informant at? He's in like, he's down here somewhere. I don't know, crap, where is the informant usually? I don't even remember. Let's just go here and we'll, oh crap, wrong button. I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at, oh, and a poll has appeared asking who's dying first. I'm actually kind of surprised that Twitch is allowing you to have the word dying in the poll. Twitch usually seems so puritanical with what it allows you to say. And Oak says, add quote, I'm definitely not going to drink his used bathwater fluids. Groans. Crystal said, sorry, it was gone. Doing the poll now, hold up. And then Crystal adds the quotes. Oak said, we aren't making you sound like anything. You're the one who said these things. I think it was Protag who said all of those things. Oh, that's right. He's in the Hushed Honeybee. That's where the guy is, right? Quickly says, Crystal, please check the quote archive in spoiler chat. The fact that you have an entire archive for that blows my mind. Oak says, things! Queen Katie said, some of these are already in there. And Oak said to Queen Katie, oh, my bad. There's the informant, knowledgeable man. Do you really intend to infiltrate that giant face in the sky? You've got quite the knack for grandiose undertakings, you know that?
Yep. Well, we're aware, but this is something we just have to do. Otherwise, Louise will become king. We can't just stand by and let that happen.
I see. Unfortunately, I haven't got much information about that place. It's not exactly the kind of place anyone can just waltz into. But there have been sightings of a monster stalking the skies around the place. I suppose that these days there's no telling what kinds of fiends may appear. Regardless, I'm confident that you will be able to pull through all of this. Remember all of the trials that you have already claimed victory over, and know that you will do the same to Luis. I place my faith in you.
It's okay.
That's right. Our past experience have shown us we can overcome anything. Don't worry, we can do this.
All right, we gotta buy. Zealot of the Disgraced Ruins, that's what we need.
One in on this.
The leader of that particular group of bandits is a man known as Sistus. Word is he's a drifter who hails from Altabury. That bloke is motivated purely by greed, and he's got a particular taste for gold. Perhaps tossing some coin out during the battle will be enough to distract him. Okay, so I should use maybe the merchant archetype?
Really?
Sounds like this will be a fight where the skills that use money should be particularly effective.
Other than that, he apparently is weak to light magic, but be sure you're properly prepared before going after him.
So despite having a bounty on his head, this guy doesn't sound like he'll be a particularly strong opponent.
No, to be honest, Sistus himself isn't a figure of any meaningful significance. However, there's more to this story. The information is still hazy, but apparently there is something far more dangerous in those ruins. The military may have put up this bounty specifically for that reason. A treasure seeker sneaked in there and caught a glimpse of some thing. Whatever it was, it's big and peculiar, and it buzzed with an aura of lightning.
Lightning? Maybe that means it's capable of using electric attacks? Besides that, you must know a little more about this thing.
I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. Whether the thing exists is questionable. It's hard to separate the truth from the lies on the subject. So wait, that's not one of the places with the dragon. Oh, and the poll is done. Oh yeah, what were the options? Who's dying first? It was Logan, Orion, or Allison. And Logan, me, has won with 83% of the vote. I guess that makes sense that I would die before my kids would die. I don't know if you realize this. Most parents are older than their kids. Regardless, it never hurts to be prepared. If you still intend to head over there, make sure you're ready for anything. I received a scrap of paper. Oh yeah, let's take a look at that place then. Was that another tower? Because I think it's towers where the dragons are located. Apostles of the Apocalypse? No, it's just disgraced ruins. Okay, so yeah, let's go in. What's the worst that could happen? It's just that we die, right? That's not a big deal. All right, let's go to the Gauntlet Runner. We'll save, and now we'll head out. Sorry, that took like 5 or 10 minutes there. Let's see. Oak says,
Actually, Allison and Orion are already 84. So unless you are over 84, they might be older than you.
Is this like a Benjamin Button thing? Ah! Or is that just, do fairies have really long gestations? Or how does that work? Are they aging backwards? But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Oak. I do appreciate it. In that case, if they're aging backwards, unless something, like, happens to them, like they get hit by a car, they're not gonna so much die as they'll just, like, turn into little tiny babies, then a fetus, then right back up into the womb. And I'm sorry, Chad. I know you told me never to make that slurping sound when I'm talking about babies re-entering a womb. But it doesn't happen that often. Okay, attempt number 3 to go to these ruins.
I think we have a favor to do.
Oh, the radical organization planning to attack Grand Trad. What has this world come to, honestly?
I acknowledge they have their beliefs, but I cannot condone their involving innocent people. We must put a stop to them.
It's your
It looks like we're gonna pass by a place where maybe we'll take another picture for Maria, which is odd because we've like maxed out her follower bond.
We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight?
Of course, as long as you don't dilly-dally, let's go!
Let's be off.
Then 'tis settled, it would behoove us all to prepare ourselves even whilst on the road. Cookie said, some of these are already in there. Oak says, oh my bad. Oak says, oh crap, both of those were already added. We can remove both of them. Crystal says, oof. Detotated said, I'm the one guy that voted not Logan in the poll. Well, in this one? To save me? Thank you for trying to kill my baby instead of me, Detotated.
Speaking of...
There is a custom where I'm from that on happy occasions we take grain, dye it red, then steam it.
When the dust finally clears after this, it's something I should like to do for you too.
Okay. Basilio.
Damn it.
All the pain you must be feeling.
Oh, he's still worried about Vinka.
Look, I know we've got plenty else on our plates right now, but I want to stop Vinka. I can't stop thinking about how he's suffering.
Well, if you had appeared in town, we could have done something. Basilio steeled his resolve. Maybe I'll ask Basilio to lead the way to Vinka once we're back in town.
Right, can't get lost in my own worries. Got to move forward. Bored, are you? Written all over your face, so let's get some exercise in.
It's probably just a normal workout for Basilio, but it might be pretty tough for you. Better mentally prepare yourself.
No, I don't need... Oh, my maximum HP will increase. Oh, that'd be nice. We'll come back to you. I feel confident in my courage, but maybe there's more to be gained too. I'll come back to you, Basilio.
Well, not looking to force you later then.
Does everybody else, like, have big things that increase better too? Like Stroll, do you have will someone increase my MP?
Hey, Mantis. Sometimes it's best to clear your mind and focus on a single task. Want to hone our weapons?
No, that's just courage. Okay, so we're probably gonna hang out with the Basilio. Increase our HP? That's good, right?
Then...
I mean, unless we really want to get naked with that bath bomb.
Hail!
By my estimation, the archetypes have two main strengths. The first is, of course, their raw power, and the second that they demand the use of cooperative skills. Even if, say, Luis knew them, he could not well wield them by himself. Yeah, because he wouldn't be able to do syntheses. Anybody else? Anybody else? Juna, sitting by yourself, you little baby. Why does everyone give such tasteless names to the amazing? Okay, we've already said this before. Okay, well then, because we could read a book, but that'll max out what we've already got. I could plant stuff, but I don't like planting stuff. I could do this, but let's increase our HP. We haven't seen what the exercise is. Let's do that, Basilio.
Damn it.
Now we're gonna exercise. We're gonna exercise, bro. We're gonna do it.
Probably just normal workout for Basilio.
Okay, and maximum HP will probably increase. I'm confident in my courage. Want to give it a try? Yes!
All right.
That's the spirit, mate. Let's get into it.
And I'll read a couple more comments to the chat as well. Oh, crap, sit-ups. I hate doing core exercises. They're painful. Oak says, Logan reading chat in real time is wild. I know, I'm so close to caught up. Kuget said, technically, 6:46 is now 6:45. Lol. Oak says, whatever it is now is big. Crystal says, oh, yup. And let's see, there's some quoting, and Oak says, no, they just age really fast. Well, then they will die before me. Oh, we got Chaotic is over on YouTube saying, hey, Logan, hi, Chaotic. How long have you been there? It's been very sleepy on YouTube, so I haven't been checking YouTube chat periodically. As periodically as I usually do. How are you? Chaotic! Also, I'm almost caught up to chat, and I see, is that Orbalist down at the bottom? Can we do a quick shout out for Orbalist? Would that be okay? Oh, looks like somebody's already doing a shout out for Orbalist. Or it's the shout out that has a little thing at the top. Hang on, I'm really thirsty.
Hey, not half bad making it this far. All those battles toning you up. But don't get cocky, you got more to give.
Oh, I like how they're sitting up at different speeds. They're like, oh, there's the Orbalist.
All right.
Shout out.
Let's go. Oh my God, you're gonna tell everything we're here.
Yay!
We have exited Hellhole. We have exited Hellhole.
Good seeing some old lethal company.
Brody's blowing me with the air dryer.
Oh, with the air dryer. With the hair dryer, I should say. Thank you very much for doing the shout for Orbalist. Orbalist, how are you doing? But yeah, like I said, they're like two blinkers on cars in front of you at the stoplight, see, they're at the same time. But now Basilio's just a little bit faster, and so now they're out of sync. But then they slowly sync back up.
Not half bad making this far. All those battles toning you up, but don't get cocky. I've got more to give. Same goes for fighting with archetypes. I've always been following Dell's lead, but now I've got to find my own style. But you, mate, oh, you're something else. A squad like this with all those different tribes would usually fall apart in no time. So you're doing a great job, Captain. See, I put that in quotes because I know your secret. You're not really in the military. Without me brother in charge, I guess I've always been kind of random. So lol random. Never thought further ahead than the day in front of me. But when this is all over, what should I do?
What do you want to do? Go back to your old life? Don't be weak. I want you to open that restaurant you're talking about.
Hey.
You don't have to
You don't have anything you want to do?
Could be.
Who knows? Always thought about opening a little restaurant. That's back when I still had Dell. I just wish I had a target I was trying to hit. Some objective of my own.
Personally.
Only thing I'm good for is protecting the weak by jumping in front of them. That's more than enough. There's your target then, bro.
Well then.
Sounds like you have a target then. Yeah? Huh.
Just saying.
Yeah. Maybe I could gather up some of the other fools like me with nowhere to go and get a gang going. Yeah, we'll get a gang. We're gonna do crime, we're gonna rob banks, we're gonna extort money out of small mom and pop businesses. Oh, it's a great idea. If anybody asks why you did it, I'll say it's because of you. Because of you. Thank you. This was your idea. This is all because of you. Not to do bad stuff, of course, but stuff that benefits everybody.
Okay.
More like, we protect the town from the bad guys to keep the peace or something. Like a brigade, like vigilantes. It's a good plan. I'm gonna say like vigilantes.
Yeah.
Like vigilantes of justice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Serve the people by serving up justice. Something like that was what Del and I always used to dream about. Right, with that decided, I gotta start working harder to keep up with you all. Let's train together. Training's just a start. You'll make it work. I'll say let's train together. I feel like that's an inspiring thing. Let's train together. Let's train together.
Yeah.
Okay, but I won't be losing to you. Okay, we should probably train. Nope, just gonna stand here, look out in the ocean. Yeah, I've never really been the brains of the operation. But talking to you really makes me feel like I could push through. Counting on you to have me back out there, all right, Cap? Also, why are we on the ocean? It was nothing but land between us and these ruins.
Let's do it.
Or are these the clouds? Oh, I think these are the clouds. Are up in the sky. I'm pumped. Let's go work up a sweat. You're stuck with me all the way today. Thanks to Basilio, I'm brimming with motivation to feel my courage, maximum HP are going to increase. By the way, we just hit the 2.5 hour mark, so now is a good time to start keeping an eye out for raid suggestions. Over on YouTube, Chaotic says, I just got here. I'm currently shining hunting in Pokemon. Mind if I ask what type of Pokemon you're looking for a shiny for? I'm not good at shiny hunting. I caught my first shiny in Pokemon Violet, but I've only had a few ever. Oak says, ad quote, I'm sorry, chat. I know you guys told me not to make that slurping sound when talking about babies re-entering the womb, but it doesn't happen that often. Nora says, Halken Park. Orbalist said, hey, it's been a while. Hope you have a great stream. Well, thank you, Orbalist. Thank you for popping in. It's a sleepier night tonight, but I'm having fun. Crystal does a shout out. Orbalist says, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, it's super loud. Yes. Well, is it super loud or is it just louder than other people? Because I feel like a lot of people, when they do the shout-outs, they have the volume turned way down. It's like, what's the point of watching the clip if you can't hear it? Orbalist says, yes. Oak says, also, Crystal, add quote. Oh, and it's that quote. And Crystal adds it. Crystal said, what is that quote? Why? It was just what happened a minute ago. It was just a minute ago. Oak says, blame Logan. That's fair. Didn't Extemporaneous over on Discord say that today is like blame someone else day? And they all decided you were going to blame me? Okay, just give me the mag and the HP for this. The courage of it home became a strength. A 600, that's not very much. And by 5, that's not a lot, but I guess that's something. That'll keep me alive a bit longer. I worked out to the point of exhaustion. Yay.
Hey, did you see how...
Hi there! Have you thought to take a look outside? I'm stopping us for a moment. Yes, it's gonna be another place for us to take pictures for Maria.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at Malabelo's Stope, where magla crystals resembling massive humans jut eerily from the rock.
No, that is the dude. That
For
is
reasons as clear as the crystals, excavations here were deemed taboo and forbidden by the Sanctus Church. However, some say that the mining continues in secret.
That is magma
The
crystals.
crystalline figures gaze in silence at their new visitors, as though assessing
that is a Titan. That is not a crystal figure. That is a Titan. Oh, it's like a Sphinx position. Are we secretly in far-flung future Egypt?
Check this out.
Whoa! Are those statues made from magla crystals?
It's not just the statues. The sheer density and volume of the magla here. There must be a great many more crystals buried within, stretching across the land as far as the eye can see. Hey, Mantis, what do you make of it? It's pretty, it's creepy. Looks like money. I'm gonna say it's creepy.
I don't know.
The way they're shaped like people is really disturbing.
That's surely
Indeed,
right.
it's quite difficult to believe the crystals were unearthed in this state.
Here.
Most of the igniters this country used are pulled right out of this very mining site. It's all thanks to this that igniter experiments was such a rousing success.
Basilio!
Hey,
I get that there are a lot of magma crystals here, but why are they always shaped like people?
I've heard that if you can try to whittle and carve them down as much as you want, but the things always somehow end up in the shape of a person.
So, like, regular they always look like people. Are we just hearing this for the first time?
I mean,
All those people who were forced to work in the mines, or the poor souls who got killed in the igniter experiments, my guess is their lingering resentments is twisting the magla.
Seems possible. No, this has got to be made up. Sounds like someone's imagination got the better of them.
well.
Oh, it's just all hearsay and rumors. In the end, no one really knows the truth, but I doubt they ever will.
But the crystal giants all seem to be suffering. Perhaps there is some truth to the stories.
I noticed a plant growing in a crevice between the crystal and the rook and picked it up. There's something very curious about it. Heroes, leave a light!
All right.
Well, if Norris has finished his doodles, maybe there's enough chit-chat for now. Let's head back to the rudder.
Yay!
I've finished my sketch, though. I would have also liked some time to do a bit of light excavating.
Crystal giants? What are they talking about? Crystal is tiny.
I know she's little. Okay, what that means, and thank you for the 10 bits, and thank you for the boo. What that means is we just got a hint that actually in this universe, everybody else here is like microscopic sized. That those crystals seem huge, but they're our crystal size, which is like this big. So that means all these people are like that big, which means Gallica is like a pinhead sized person. But that's the only possible explanation. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I'll hold on to Nuris's drawing as a memento of this journey. Well, I should give it to Maria.
The party makes
What do you mean I'll
their
hold
way
on to
the
it?
northmost
Can I
part
not
of
give
the
stuff to
tract,
her anymore?
the region housing the capital, to the disgraced ruins. When were they built? By whom and for what purpose? There has yet to be any literature or folklore that sheds light on the matter. Still, none of this changes the fact that what stands before them is real. The invitation is extended.
I hope it looks like the ruins of a modern city or something like that. That'd be cool. Let's see. Nora says to Oak, check DMs real quick. Wiggy says, oh dang, for once it gave me a quota I already put in. Lol. This is that strange religious organization's stronghold. It's all sandy and gross.
I shall not allow
I
it.
feel rather ashamed rejecting others' religious beliefs, but I simply cannot agree with the idea that death is salvation.
Whatever their beliefs, once you embrace random violence, you become no different than common bandits.
What's more, their final goal is an armed assault on the royal capital. What could arouse such fervor? There's no point in using reason on insane blokes. There is a point in beating the heck out of them, though, yeah. You've got that right. Onward and keep an eye out for bandits.
Here we go.
Mantis, lead the way. Nod my head. I gotta check how many of these heroes, leaves and loafs and of light I've got, because I might have to use some to make sure that I don't run out of room for them. I got 79. It's fine. All right, let's really quickly talk to everybody.
A remote ruin certainly makes for a good hideaway. We know not what awaits us. Keep your guard
All
up.
right.
Shall I join you? You'll not regret such a wise decision, I'm sure.
Oh, wait. Oh, why do I not have a party formed? Is it just me because of the Coliseum?
And I shall await further orders until my assistance is required.
What now?
I'm by myself. We gotta add people. Actually, I don't have to put Basilio in anymore. I'll leave him in for right now, but I'll probably swap him out in a bit. Hilkenborg, I feel as if more and more people are falling prey to strange ideas. We must put a stop to things before any damage is done. Victory would be assured if I were to fight by your side. No! I see. Should you need my services, call upon me anytime.
Sam?
We can't let them drag random people into this. Don't know what this founder fella's deal is, but it's about time we send him flying. Just say the word, Captain, I'm ready to go when you are.
I must say.
Misguided teachings will only hurt people. I'd like them to know this. I am ready to depart.
In other words,
People are free to believe what they want, but not if those beliefs hurt other people. We need to teach them a lesson. No, I'm not gonna take you with.
gosh.
Oh.
Here.
Apparently a group of bandits are holed up in here. Monsters are another story, but we may need to clean them up as well. Mind if I join you? And who's this guy in the corner? Who are you, bro? panicked adventurer. Blimey, don't scare me like that. I thought you were a bandit. Oh, darn it. I thought I'd be able to wipe out those rotten scum too. Did you hear the rumors? They're planning an attack on Grand Trad. I don't think I've got the metal to push on through where the ringleader is, though. Yeah, they leave it to us, bro. Wait, steady on. Now that I get a good look at you, you're the prince, aren't you? Come to take down some of the bounties here? I see. Then I'm counting on you. There's bandits lying in wait inside, so watch yourself in there. Okay, I'm gonna change my equipped thing to the what is it? The tycoon, because that's one of the money dudes.
Yeah. A blade cannot.
Also, I want to equip on Basilio instead of the twinkling crystal. I don't know why that was there, because that's not what I gave. It must have been when we auto switched to something else. There was a thing that we just got from the Colosseum that I think doesn't it increase like your EXP growth. Maybe Cinder Igniter, Blaze the Miracle Igniter. What was that do? Mage Revival. What is that? Okay, I'm not seeing it here. Maybe I'll give him the handmade. Okay, I gotta find it. It's gotta be here somewhere. What was it called? Do you guys remember? Not Gleaming Crystal. Aromatics. Oh, we got a bunch of those. Mint Charms, Regeneration Bell generates a holy tone that inspires miraculous healing. Large HP recovery every... Oh, that's kind of nice. And I got a bunch of them, too. What was it that we just won? I can't remember what it was called. Was it the Herald's Banner? While the front row increases attack. Okay, I'm just... Hang on. I'm gonna... One more look through here. I just gotta find something that has EXP. HP, prevents rage, sleep, forget, daze, charm, frostbite, burn, hex, paralysis, poison... And is that it? Okay, I thought I had something that would do that, but apparently not. Let's give him his brother's handmade flute. Oh, wait, no, that's what I'm wearing. Okay, so maybe this... Oh, okay, I'll figure this out off stream. It's fine. Did I save? I can't remember if I saved. Let's run there and let's murder some things. I'm gonna have a sip of water. Quigata says, oh, dang, for once... Oh, I read that. Crystal says, rawr. Quigata says, rawr, you're both so scary. Quigata says, hold on. Wow, quote 115 was the only quote that Persona, on that Persona 3 stream. What was 115? I feel like we're getting closer, even though I don't want to. Oak says, all raid suggestions. Thank you very much, Oak, for these raid suggestions. These are both people we have raided before, but I will still copy them down nonetheless. And Crystal with some raid suggestions as well, I see down there. One of them I know that we have raided before, so thank you very much, Crystal. I'm copying them down here. Quick said, captions, that is not a gay Crystal figure. Well, it wasn't. Captions were right. That was clearly either a heterosexual or a bisexual Crystal figure. You can tell the difference. It's very subtle, but it's there. Crystal says, I am a gay Crystal figure. Oak says, captions is very strong. That's a very gay Crystal figure. Oak says, wrong, not strong. Quigata said, Oak, you're lucky I just ran out of water. I could have choked. Oak says, captions is very strong. Quigata says, yes, they are. Oak says, yes, they is, you mean. Let's go in.
Go.
All right, let's go. Quigata said, I think we're getting this drawing because you could travel anywhere, so they're like, here, finally have one from Rhea if you're not maxed out yet. But we're not done, but we're done with her now. We should still be allowed to, like, give them to her, I think. It's not fair that we can't, like, still just give her really disturbing drawings of crystal giants. Over on YouTube, Chaotic says, I'm shiny hunting one of the Johto starters in Heart Gold. I'd like Cyndaquil, but any of them are fine. Is Cyndaquil the one that evolved in that Pokemon that whose reputation got tarnished because of all the inappropriate stuff? This is a request. It's a reminder that we need to be concerned more about.
Things will be fine.
It's a headache, but we may as well put an end to this nonsense while we're here. Yeah, I didn't know that you... It's weird to, like, think about catching starters, I think, in games. Can we...
Enemies up ahead.
We just murdered a man! Yay! Oh, and there's an item over here. Where's the item? Where's the item? Oh, there it is. Gold Beetle! I still don't know what we're supposed to do with these things. Gold Beetle! I hope the game tells me and I haven't, like, missed something significant. Gold Beetle! I'm gonna kill some more guys for beetles. Go beetle. Okay, so apparently I need to go elsewhere in order to be able to open up this area. All right, it's time for more murder. Oh, hang on. Crystal has some more raid suggestions. Let me copy these down as well in my text file. Oh, and the chat is trying to scroll without me.
I had a curse placed on me that as soon as I opened stream when it started that I ended up falling asleep every time I blinked.
Vero! Vero, curse placed on me as soon as I opened up stream and it started. So wait, were you here from the very start but have just been sleeping this whole time? Vero, it's so funny because like last stream, when you disappeared, we all got very concerned for you. Crystal claimed that you had been killed again, which I hope was not the case. But Vero, how's it going? Do you have any updates about the rabbit? I think, didn't you say you found the owner of the rabbit? I'm not sure. I had to really quickly read through most of the stuff that was going on Discord, so I may have missed out. But Vero! How are you doing? It's been a sleepy stream today. We've almost maxed out Basilio. Doesn't look like we'll be able to fully max him out tonight. So I didn't meet that goal. We got ow! He was hiding. That's actually pretty cool. He just like jumped out at us. I feel like there's gonna be someone hiding. Oh, there we go.
See the enemy.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Hopefully they'll like keep that rabbit locked up. I told you about how in my neighborhood we actually got a rabbit infestation because there was some family that had a rabbit in like an outdoor rabbit hutch, and they wouldn't leave it locked, and the rabbit kept getting out, and then it bred with a wild jackrabbit or hare or something like that, whatever they're compatible with, like a slightly larger wild rabbit. And that rabbit had babies, and all those babies started breeding, and then there was just like an explosion in the rabbit population here, and it was awful. It was so terrible. But thank you so much for the 10 bits, Vero. It's so good to see you here! Queen Katie with the timestamp 2:36:26. See, look at that. I'm less than 10 minutes behind. I've been doing so good. And by good, I mean I've just been killing everything here. That's good, right? Like if you intend to kill stuff, then that's a good thing if you succeed in killing stuff. That's odd that oh, you can jump down from up there. I see. Oh wait, what's a dead guy? Middle-aged corpse. The man is no longer breathing. An anguished expression remains etched on his face. Yeah, he dead.
I see the enemy.
Yeah.
Charging in.
Yeah. We're killing so many people. Why are we killing all these people? Okay, there's someone waiting right around the corner there.
There they are.
Yeah, we're just killing everybody. Anyway, hopefully we'll be able to either get through this or at least get close to it so we can just finish this up next time. Let's see, Oak says, Basilio's side profile looks so weird and flat, does it? Okay, it's because his nose goes down at such a slant.
Let's keep moving.
Save me puzzles. Boo.
Ah! Okay. What you gotta do, what I always do for hiccups, or usually do for hiccups, is I hold my breath for a minute. Is this another corpse? But some people say that if you just tell yourself you're not a fish, that will cure your hiccups. So try both. Hold your breath, tell yourself you're not a fish, and then... why?
What now?
That's what did it. That's what's there to scare you. Thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. Crystal, Oak says, Crystal, do you twinkle? You know, I've never seen Crystal in person, but I'm going to assume that she twinkles. I'm going to assume that, yes, there is a small crystal-like twinkle, a glisten move contraption. This is going to link us back around to the opening area there. Oh, behind us there should be treasure. Hey! Yeah. Open treasure chest. Oh crap, it's going to be a mimic. It's going to be a mimic. It's going to be a mimic.
Let's do this. Everyone.
Forward. Ninja.
Okay, this is not good. These things are kind of hard to kill from what I remember, but we're going to steal something from it. Heavenly water. All right. Okay, crap. What? I don't know if I have. I don't think I have any good skills for this tycoon. I can throw money for almighty damage. Do I have any syntheses? Low hit rate, deals extreme physical almighty damage to all enemies. That's a lot of money. Removes nearly all beneficial. Increase all of one ally stats by 3 ranks. Wow. I should have given myself inherited skills. I am not smart. I didn't think that there'd be anything that could fight me like this.
No.
Let's try and just do a regular attack first.
Just saw the cursed art and oh my god, I laughed so hard my head started hurting.
I shall do my best.
Well, it's always a good sign when humor brings you pain and suffering. But yes,
Sons of Kings, give me strength.
Queen Katie did a very good job on that. We might use that for the schedule when we get to play Deltarune. Speaking of which, how are you guys doing on y'all making sure that you played Deltarune? Are you guys getting getting on that? So that we'll be able to play it on stream soon? You guys won't have to avoid the stream because of spoilers? I want to play the Delta Rune.
Okay. All right.
Okay, this thing's got a lot of hit points from the looks of it. Let's do Frenzy against it. Okay, we got it halfway down. It's gonna murder us now. It's enticed by money, heat riser. Okay, but that used up all of its stuff, so we should be able to still kill this thing, right? Heavy physical, dark, what do we got? Heavy physical, dark damage to one enemy. Yeah, let's do this one, Adamant Nightblade. Oh, it resists it. Is that because it's physical? Heavy physical, medium physical, dark damage. Hazy moon, medium physical, they're all physical! Well, darn it, even though it resists, it will hopefully do some damage.
Rancor.
Rancor! They're gonna throw money at it again.
Nice hit.
And a critical, so we get an extra turn. And you're gonna just do fire on it again. Yeah, the money skills really work against these things. I need to read more in the chat though. Quick, said, Logan, I believe there's a spot somewhere in the archetype/equipment settings to put on whatever the strongest is for the character, doesn't unequip others. Well, I mean, you could do that, but I'm trying to find specifically the one that increases EXP, not just the strongest. Because Basilio is so many levels lower than the rest of us that But thank you very much, Queen Katie. Queen said, like, the actual button that'll auto-equip the available strongest. Oak says, oh my gosh, that's such a good quality of life feature. I never even realized how annoying that is in Persona games. Queen Katie said, right, I used it so much so far. I've only done the first dungeon with Zorba. Oh, Nora with some raid suggestions. Let me copy these down. One of these two raid suggestions we've done very recently, but I'm still going to copy them down nonetheless. Thank you very much, Nora. Give me just a second to copy all these over. There we go. Oak says, I keep forgetting I can replay on mobile now. What do you mean replay? Like rewind and watch what you've missed? Hey, we're gonna get some more loaves of light.
I am most certainly stronger than I was.
Good for you, everybody. And there's where Vero came in. Oak says, I keep tagging people and I don't need to. Vero! Quickita says, Vero! Quickita says to Vero, have you seen the curse I posted in Discord? Nora says, Vero! Tech-Tight Monocle! Eyewear that makes the flow of dark magla visible, greatly increases evasion against dark. Okay, and there's another treasure chest. I hope this one's not a mimic as well. Yay, it's not.
Never seen something quite like that.
Pure white shoes. White shoes unsullied by common filth can be purified at a church. Okay, so wasn't there supposed to be like a way to kind of loop back? Okay, this loops us back around to the start here. And look at that. Look at that. It's like we're back here. Wait, which way am I facing? Oh, I gotta turn this thing. And then this will open it up to get back to the start. Quickita says to Vero, or said that Nora says, Vero! Okay, I gotta pause so I can scroll in the chat a little bit.
What now?
Vera says, I keep waking up and falling asleep laughing. So were you here at the beginning of the stream and just like snoozed right away? That's why you gotta make sure you only set your snooze for like 9 minutes. I wanna check, because there was another path the next level down that I didn't take. And I wanna see what was there. I think it was if we go up here and turn to the left. And then this will take us back up here. Oh no, that just loops around here. Okay, so it all connects. Okay. And was there anything else down around here that we want to go to other than going up that we can just, that let us go back down? I think this place is confusing me a little bit. And then, yeah, then this will take us to a place that'll go further down. Gotcha, and then we're gonna murder some more things. Crystal says to Vero, blame Logan. I said no such thing. Again, Extemporaneous was right, it's blame Logan Day. And that's where it went back up, so here we are. Now we can kill some more things. Oh, it's one of those elemental things. I need to add some inherited skills then. Hang on. Mantis. Or we could maybe just switch me temporarily over to the Prince while we kill this thing. Let's do that. Let's kill this thing. And then, there we go. Quickie said, we also maxed out the social links, Vero. Nora says, oh, my reward for watching TF1 is that Vero is going to watch Other Side Picnic now. What is Other Side Picnic? I do not think that I am familiar with that.
Now accept your fate.
Accept your fate. Yeah, so we want to do Adamant Nightblade, sure, why not? Oh no, resist that, resist that. Ooh. Is it because of let's just steal from it then. No, because that probably doesn't have anything. Medium slash damage to all enemies. I guess we can just attack it. What if I go to the back row? Do I have any like hex shot or something like that? Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. 600 is still standing. Crap, we gotta kill this thing, Heavy magic fire, heavy magic wind, all. Let's try... Do we know what these things are weak against?
Looks like they're weak to light.
Oh, to light!
Guess it's our time to shine.
Protag has light.
Take my full
So we should be able to do that. Although, because of the bad weather, it won't give us an extra turn. But we could do light. Vera says, look at it. Or Oak says, look at this Vero. Isn't this great? Vera said, what cursed image? Radiance.
Flare.
And is that enough to kill it? Hey, we did it. Oak says, I think it's an artwork. Crystal says an artwork channel. Vera said, oh, bet. Queen Katie said, yeah, I made a cursed image of Logan as Chris.
Surprisingly quick.
Yay. Vera said, did it help? Oak says, Vero, you scared the wrong person. Logan isn't the one with hiccups. Did it by proxy eliminate your hiccups? Crystal says, I twinkle 100%. These aren't even bandits anymore. These be skeletons.
Yeah, nice work.
All right, and murder skeletons.
Watch out. We've been spotted.
Oh crap, I'm on the prince again. I gotta switch back over to the other one because it'll give me money. Mantis, prince, wanna go to Tycoon again.
Tycoon!
And, wait, where are we? There we go, there's the door. Down here, oh, there's another one of these guys. Hiding around corners.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
This combat is so much nicer when we just get to insta-kill people and they're all just like super weak. All right, what else? More corpses, men's corpses. None of the men are breathing. Are these bruises from their efforts to resist? Yeah, I think we're gonna find like a necromancer or something like that down here, aren't we?
Right there.
Think you can sneak up on me? Then you shouldn't shout "Gah" when you try to murder me.
What a fortune.
What's this level up there go to? Oh, that goes to treasure chests. Let's go get those. And crap, we're actually almost at the 3-hour mark. I should probably double back to the start of this place. This one is gonna be a mimic, isn't it? So I'm gonna switch back to that prince again. And there we go. Well, actually, no, we want the merchant, don't we? Because that's what it was weak against. Never mind! I'm actually dumb. I am foolish. We're gonna switch over to the merchant. No, not merchant. Tycoon, there we go.
Tycoon!
Tycoon! And I believe Heisme has one of those as well. Yeah, why are we on the ninja with him? I don't want that. Switch to Tycoon.
Tycoon!
Tycoon! And yep, it's gonna be a mimic again. Crystal says, I twinkle 100%. Oak says, Crystal is that. Crystal says, I cannot be that. I'm not a man. Vera says, I need that to be a thumbnail. Quicken said, don't worry, Logan. I know everything about chapters 3 and 4, even the secret stuff, because TikTok and Tumblr keep saying, look at this new Easter egg, Pog. So, okay, that's one person who's ready. Who else is ready for some Deltarune chapter 3 and 4? Quicken said, or rather, Oak says, I haven't played it, but I also haven't played chapter 2, so I'm just going to accept that and be spoiled. Okay, so that's 2 people who are okay. I'm just trying to make sure because, like, I always feel bad when it's a new game. Like, I'm excited to play it, so I'm going to start playing it, and then people are like, I can't watch this. I don't want to see spoilers. Quicken said, I also posted a fun Deltarune recap video in the miscellaneous channel. Nora said, wait, we did? Who? Vera said, I'm blind to Deltarune, but will remain to be because it's more fun to be blind. So, oh, you mean blind watching the stream? Or blind because you're not going to watch the stream?
Now accept your fate.
Gold Rush. And then one more. We're just going to throw money at this dude. And get an unscathed triumph. Crystal says already. Queen Gator said, yeah, it's hard to stay blind when you have friends / mutuals on Tumblr who's in love with the game. They make insane theories and fan comics, but it means I don't have to play it. Vera said, I think sleeping on stream healed me. I've been having the worst cramps the past 12 days, and this healed me. Well, you probably need better sleeping schedule. I feel so bad that we're always, like, making you get up so freakishly early in the morning. Queen Gator said, oh yeah, Vero, we're, I think, one rank away from Maxim Basilio's bond. Oh, and Alonzo's alive. Nora said, Other Side Picnic is one of my favorite animes ever. Talisman of the Night. So that's good. That's one of the things for Yufa, right? Yes, we're one away. This is probably gonna be the first game I'll have maxed out everyone's social link, follower bond, whatever the crap we're calling it. Hang on, I gotta check our heroes. Lethal Light, 85. We can still get a few more before I need to start dumping those into people.
This looks valuable.
Oak says, it's Yuri. Okay, that's why I've never heard of it then. Sanctorian gloves. Oak says, how are we on Yufa? She's the only one left besides Basilio, right? Oh, no. In fact, we are maxed out with Yufa. Oak, Basilio is the last. Queen Gay said max last stream at last minute. Wait, which way are we going? If we go left here, looks like there's a switch. What does this open? Okay, it's behind us. It looks like there's an enemy in there. Can we kill that guy?
Right there. Forward!
That worked out. Keep it up.
I am confused by a lot of stuff that's going on here. And there's a ladder and a door that's closed. I should double back to the start. We should save because we are like a minute and a half away from the 3-hour mark, aren't we? Does this take us back up to the start? Where are we? Where? And then we go up this way? I feel like going up takes us to the entrance because the entrance was up, right?
It's not that I wake up freakishly early, it's more so I couldn't get a lot of sleep the past 2 weeks, so things are looking up because you healed the dang back pain.
I'm glad the back pain is healed, and Vera, I want you to know that we do miss you anytime that you're not here, even for the briefest of moments. But if you need to, like, take some time away to sleep, to nap, to get caught up on your rest, like, your health and well-being is more important than the stream. We will always be here for you when you get back with your back and cramps and everything more relieved. But thank you so much for the 10 bits, Vero. Just know that we miss you. Oak says, or read that, Quigated said that. Oak says, oh yeah, I forgot. Wait, so Basilio will be everyone. Is Logan good at games? Quigated said, I think so. Oak says, holy crap. Quigated said he can finally say, I maxed everyone in an Atlas game. I'm looking forward to that. Nora says, I don't know what Deltarune is. Oh, did you not ever play it? Have you ever played Undertale? It's like a spiritual sequel to Undertale. Like, it's not in the same universe, but has a lot of the same characters in like an alternate timeline. Oak says, alternate timeline, Undertale. Vera said, Nora, Deltarune is peak. Oak said, I'm gonna make you play it after you eventually finish Undertale. Nora said, it's more action than Yuri, but yeah. Vera said, yeah, blind watching the stream. Okay, good. Queen Katie said, I assume Vera means in the same way that they've been blind with Spirit of Justice, they'll experience everything from your stream. Vera said, yep. Oak says, add quote, I am confused by a lot of the stuff that is going on here. That's an evergreen quote, isn't it?
What now?
Oak says, this isn't a super funny quote. I just wanted it as a reaction quote, to be honest. Oak says, like Katie with quote 93, anytime children are in a battle. Quigated said, that's exactly what happened to me, sorta. I stayed up super late one time and now I'm out of whack. By the way, Vero, our dog death counter is now 4. Yeah, he died again today. Vera said, I so get it. How dare he kill the dog? I didn't, a chicken did. And there are 3 hours and 24 seconds. I caught up to chat for the first time of the night. I gotta check over on YouTube though. Chaotic says, yes, it's the one that got canceled. Oh, because we're talking about what Cyndaquil ranks up into, or evolves into. I'm sorry, Chaotic, that I was looking away from YouTube for so long. YouTube's just been very sleepy. I do see that we have lurkers on YouTube. And so I appreciate you being there and watching, even if you're not like engaging in the chat here. But we are past the 3-hour mark now. So I should give you guys, for anyone who is lurking, kind of just a rundown on our community here and what goes on. So we stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, currently alternating between this game, Metaphor ReFantazio, and Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Gambit. So that means tomorrow is a Saturday. There's not going to be any stream tomorrow. But there will be a stream on, Sunday. That's going to be Ace Attorney. Tuesday, we're going to pick up from where we're leaving off here. It's not going to be exactly where we're leaving off, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and finish this dungeon. So we'll fight the boss of this place, basically. Looks like of all the raid suggestions we got, the one with the fewest number of viewers is someone who's playing Omori. And so that'll be pretty fun. However, before we initiate that, I want to paste over into YouTube our link tree for anyone who's lurking there. That is a link tree that has all of our social media, Discord invite link, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all the good stuff. Feel free to use it, ignore it, join our Discord if you want, ignore our Discord if you want. No pressure. Either way. Let's see what's going on in the chat here. Oak says, thank you for the very follower bond stream. It made me smile. Quick said, thank you for the very almost max stream. See y'all next time for some dramatic plot. Nora says, oh, more, nah, fam, I ain't going with. Well, let me see how early in the game is. The person just got out of a fight. I would have been able to tell how early on it is. But regardless, even if you just want to like pop over as the raid starts and then leave, that's totally fine. That's always like a good way of showing at least a little bit of support. But we are going to initiate the raid. There's the raid command, so you can go ahead and copy that over to your clipboard. And looks like this person is, it's in the undersea area. Yeah, I bet Nora isn't there. Oh, it's going to be it's a snaily bit. It's a snaily bit. We got to get over there for the snaily bit. Let's see. Vera says raid. Oak says you could raid and run. Nora said, K, got it. Yeah, so again, thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. I know that it was a sleepier stream. I feel like the last week has been kind of sleepy. Like we had a bunch of streams that were really, really populous and big, and then suddenly it slowed down again. I don't know, maybe it's summer. Maybe it's just because it's Metaphor. Maybe because there's like other games that are out that are fun. But regardless, I appreciate every single one of you who are here hanging out with me. I love and appreciate you. You're amazing. You're wonderful. Even you over on YouTube, including you lurkers over there. Y'all are awesome. Nora says, question mark. O says, oh crap, we haven't gotten there. Crystal says, bye-bye. Vera said, thank you for the very snore stream. Crystal said, look away, Nora. Nora says, Snaily is alive. Oak said, we saw his graffiti. Crystal said, thank you for the very frosty stream. Nora said, oh, that's right. Okay, so the raid's gonna be starting in just a minute. So like I said, have a great Saturday, everybody. We'll see you on Sunday for Ace Attorney. Tuesday, we're gonna pick up the very end of this dungeon here. It's gonna be awesome. Hopefully my dog won't die again. Then we will max out Basilio. We're gonna do the dragon challenges. It'll be great. Nora said, yeah, but not there yet. So, okay, everybody enjoy the raid. Bye, everybody, bye. Bye, 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 bye. And for those watching the VOD or over on YouTube, good night as well.